Hello, hello! Hey everybody! Happy Tuesday! I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas or holiday weekend, whichever one. I hope it was fantastic, ate some good food, relaxed. I know I did. I actually decided to cook like a whole meatloaf. It went way better than I thought it would, to be honest. It ended up pretty well, honestly. I was pretty happy with it. Made the sauce out of ketchup, peach honey barbecue sauce, and cinnamon. It was pretty solid. I really enjoyed it. Didn't do too much. Got a couple presents myself. One that's really fun that I can announce is that I now have an Xbox controller, so we no longer have to worry about controller disconnects on the stream. I've already tested it out. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I love it. It's the perfect color. I'm just happy to have a controller that should be consistent, that should work, that takes a Type-C USB port, as opposed to like the micro USB that the PS4 controller was still using for some reason. I don't think it was micro USB, but it was not good. Other than that, some other stuff that I can't talk about yet, but there are some mainly streaming stuff. A lot of people very supportive of me, just helping me get some of the stuff I needed so I can do more cool things, and I'll talk about some of those cool things at a later date. But one thing that I can say is that I took advantage of the Steam Winter Sale to pick up at least one game called Everhood, which has been on my radar for a long time now. I've never played it, but after we finish up Slayer's X on Saturday, Everhood will probably take over as the Saturday weekend stream, and I'm really looking forward to playing that. And then, of course, we've got Nier coming up after Final Fantasy VI, and I'm really happy to announce that Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy will be coming up after Nier. Hey, Kimoni, hello! And I'm really excited for Nier. I'm probably equally as excited for Stranger of Paradise. That one looks like it'll be a good time. And I guess I can say that the pick month is officially going to happen. Probably February or March, depending on my schedule. Can you restart your intro? I missed it. Oh yeah, one second. Hello! Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas holiday weekend. Hope it was great for everybody. I made a meatloaf for Christmas. It was pretty good. Yeah, no worries, Ikamoni, I got you. Hope you all had a wonderful time. Hope you all slept in. Something presents, something good food, something Funko Pop, I think. I don't really remember. I seriously though, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. It was kind of nice to take a day off, but there was this thing in the back of my head that was like, man, I could just open the stream right now. Some things I mentioned was that, got a new controller now. I've got a nice Xbox controller, so disconnects will be a thing of the past, and it's just a much more consistent, good controller. I'm excited to use it tonight for Final Fantasy VI to test it out. Got a lot of games planned coming up. I took advantage of the Steam Winter Sale. No more disconnects. Yeah, no more disconnects. Yeah, seriously. I got some of that cool padding foam, like the stuff that they put up in their rooms to help with the sound. So it should presumably help. The goal is to be able to move the mic further away from my mouth, because I'm going to need my mouth to be available for when... Acoustic foam, thank you. Acoustic foam. I had no idea what it was called. But, eventually I do plan on having that VTuber model, and I need my mouth to be showing, but at the moment, due to the acoustics of the room I'm in, it has to be pretty close to me. I've tried test runs where I've kept it a little further away from my microphone. It just didn't work out as well as it could. So hopefully the acoustic foam will help out. And yeah, got some neat stuff. Got a lot of plans. I think as far as like games I'll be playing and streams that I have planned, I should be good at least until, what is it, April? Maybe even past. And I have some fun streams planned, but those are down the line. Like I have some cool ideas that I want to talk about, but I'm going to save that for the stream on Saturday, because Saturday is when I want to get into a lot of like, just thanks for this year and plans for next year. I'm excited to see the model. I hope you are. Honestly, it looks really good. I don't know a whole lot about these things. But from my untrained eye, it looks fantastic. It is exactly up to par. And as far as I'm aware, it's made up of a bunch of moving parts that will all come together to make something truly incredible. And that should be... I mean, I hate to give deadlines. I hate to rush the artist I'm working with, but I want to say that the model might be done by mid-February, maybe late February at the latest. Models are like hundreds of layers. Yeah, I believe that, honestly, from what they're telling me. It's coming. It really is coming, and it looks fantastic. And we've been working on small stuff. Like I think I said, the cave is actually happening. We're going to have a background for me to hang out in before streams. I will miss these title card kind of streams I have set up, but we got that working. We're working on proper banners at the bottom there. Not that my amazing green and red boxes aren't up to snuff, but we're going to really spruce it up with some cool art assets and stuff. It's just, you know, I'm patient and I'm willing to give the artists as much time as they need to make sure it's just right and how they want it to be. So yeah, it's really just a lot to look forward to. With that said though, I don't got much to talk about right now. Like I said, I'll definitely spend like a good 30 minutes to an hour before our Saturday stream just gushing and talking about things, and so, you know, prepare. Of course, but today it's Final Fantasy VI again. We're getting back into it. In the last stream, we got more of our friends. We got Shadow, Gao, we met Cyan, who was sending letters to pretend that he was the wounded, now dead soldier that was in Mobliz, I believe, to his love in Miranda. We reunited with Setzer and Edgar, or we may have already done that, honestly. We did a lot. We got the chainsaw, thanks to the great help of Ikamone. What'd you say? Yeah, there's no rush with just one artist doing it all. Exactly. Give them their own time. Let them do it at their own pace and their own style. You should never rush those kinds of things. I'm very aware of that, and I really am excited to show it, but I have to be patient and wait. I really think it will have been worth it all, though. Just trust me for now. We tried fighting one of 8 dragon side option bosses, the Storm Dragon, but he unfortunately had a dentist appointment, and he asked if we could reschedule it. So I said, yeah, man, it's cool. We'll come back and fight you later. So, you know, that happened. What else happened? Yeah, you know, we just kind of like got the team together, started prepping. Gao learned the Senior Behemoth Rage, which I thought was one of the best ones, but then I read a guide, and there's a lot of better rages, but Senior Behemoth's not bad. It does have the downside of making him undead, so using it will be tricky because then I won't be able to heal Gao. But I mean, heck, you know, if your little beast child can go undead like that, then I say go off, little man. Do what you do, man. Let's get the game started, though. I could talk about what we've done, or we can continue to do, you know? Let me just load it up. Everything should work. I've tested it all. I've tested the new controller. I'm very happy with it. I'm going to gush about that for a bit. The stream should all be set. Everything should be good is what I'm trying to get at here. So let me just make sure. Detect gamepad changes. All right. Yeah, look at that. First button press didn't even take longer than a second. Back into the game. Here we go. So we were on the Velt. I think for now I'm not going to teach Gao anything else. He should be fine. He's got Carbuncle. Everyone should be set with gear and stuff. I'm going to go attempt a dungeon that I think I can handle at this point. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to handle the dungeon, but should be fine. And we're going to recruit a party member. Oh, right. The one thing I got to get used to with an Xbox controller over a PS4 controller is that the left D-stick, the left D-pad and thumbstick are now on alternate locations, so that's going to take a little bit to get used to. I think that's the Opera House. I'm actually looking for Jador right now. We're going to do a dungeon in Jador, should get us a party member back. But I know the boss at the end of it is a little tricky, a little difficult, so I'm hoping we're up to snuff. And before we do that even, let me go check the auction house, which we haven't in a while. This is G-Door, the westernmost town on the world map. The world's so different now. Lately, I've seen a lot of carrier pigeons flying towards Miranda. Who could be sending all the letters? No idea. Could be anybody. I didn't realize the music in G-Door. I guess I forgot that the music becomes kind of odd when you come back here in the World of Ruin. In a world like this, you have to keep an open mind. I saw the Emperor recently. A painting of him, that is. It's in Owser's house. Alright, we did get a hint about the Emperor's painting. I believe the soldier told us to look at it twice or something along those lines. Owser sought out a highly skilled artist to come and paint for him. He did he? A highly skilled artist. We can check the auction house. Might as well check the auction house once just to see if the other Esper... I'm pretty sure another Esper shows up in the World of Ruin, which puts us at 2 Espers we have to get from the auction house. Oh my god, I can move my hands and it's like 1/1200th of an airship. I don't need this. This seems really useless for me. This is why I hate the auction house. We could be fighting against RNG for an hour just to not... Oh god, did I just bet? Oh, uh-oh. 30,000 GP. Well, how about it? No, I don't need the model airship. I'm good. Shadow, stop wasting our money. Papa, I want that, please. No, you don't. Now pipe down. I want it, buy it. Pretty please, man, even when the world's over, this kid is still just draining his father's bank account. 50,000 GP. Well, how about it? No, I'm good, I don't need it. Oh my god, 1 million GP! What? 1 million GP? Sold to this lucky person. Take it away, please. Yahoo! This is no different than if the chocobo goes up. And keep it a secret from Mama. Does money even mean anything in the world anymore? Well, we have our treat for the day. Let's go home. Yahoo! Yippee! Like, seriously, what is the point of GP? I guess we still use it to buy our... They didn't even animate that little airship. Well, that's all for today. Come back real soon. I'm beginning to realize that there's... I guess there's still, like, a market. Yeah, I was wondering if this is still an economy. I mean, we have to still buy our armor and weapons, so I guess there's a GP economy. It just seems really, really bizarre. Anyways, let's head back up to Owser's house. Oh, it's dark and spooky in here now. You may remember this is where we got the inspiration to go pretend to be Maria for the opera. Now it seems kind of odd in here for some reason. Oh, stay away. Oh, this book open. It's Owser's diary. Read it? Oh, heck yeah, I'm gonna read that. Just spent an absolute fortune. It's my largest painting yet. Who's making all the new gold? Oh, Kefka, he's minting it. It's got a picture of him on it. It's my largest painting yet, so I won't be able to put it with the others. I'll decide later where to display it. Yeah, read the next page. An artist came from Zozo today. He wanted me to see his work. What a waste of time. Read the next page. Bought a new stairway lamp at the item shop. Expensive, but one flip of the switch and everything's bright and cheery. Read the next page. I invited over an artist from Kohlingen. About as talented as a bucket. Read the next page. Something's happening to me. It started when I had that picture painted. And I've started hearing odd noises coming from downstairs. The diary ends here. Yeah, no, Kefka's totally, like, just printing out the money. I'd like to think that, like, a Kefka buck is worth maybe, like, 1/10 of a GP. But, it's out there, you know? Calls it the Kefka buck. Also, we're still missing 2 of Shadow's, Sleepy Time side stories, so hopefully we can just bust those out before running the dungeon. It looks like we got one of them. Nice. Open your eyes. I'm scared. Is this my blood? You're gonna be okay. I've let you down. I'm sorry. Save your strength. We're almost to a town. You don't have to pretend. I know. I've lost too much blood. Get going. I'm gonna slow you down. But you want to get caught? Before you go, you have to use your knife. What? Think what they'll do if I get caught. They'll make me watch reruns of Seinfeld. I don't want to go through that. Do me this favor. Are you shaking? I can't believe it. You're acting like a coward. Come on, you weakling. Grab a knife and... I can't. Clyde! You'll have to watch all of Family Guy. You'll have to watch all of Ellis Mark's review of Family Guy. I'm sorry. Clyde, how dare you? Where are they? I actually can't tell where they're supposed to be in that shot. Uh-oh, Shadow abandoned his friend. Alright, there should be one more we can get. You'll have to watch all of Family Guy funny moments on YouTube. They're the worst. Clyde, remember the time? Oh. Come on, Shadow, you're supposed to have nightmares when we sleep. Alright, now I gotta spend more money to ensure Shadow has a nightmare. He's gonna make me go through my whole bank. He's like, no, you don't get to see the last one. Although, technically, you see the last one when you re-recruit him. Here we go. And this is the last one before the one that we've already seen. Hey, I've seen this town before. It looks pretty cool. Like a bunch of mages would hide out here or something. Hey, stay with me now. Doggy. Where am... A small village called Tama. Hang in there. And that's that. As far as I'm aware, that's all the backstory. So, piecing it together, he was an outlaw with his friend Baram. And then, I think that was the guy's name. I feel bad, I've already forgotten it. Maybe. But they, they got into some trouble. He abandoned his friend, left him to presumably the Empire, and then somehow ended up in Thamasa. I don't know why she calls it Thama there. Maybe he just misheard her. But, yeah, and then, like, the rest is pretty obvious. He adopted a dog, and may or may not have adopted a small child. Hey, there's a picture of Gestal over here. Emperor Gestal's portrait. Receive the Emperor's letter. The letter reads as follows. The treasure is hidden where the mountains form a star. Oh, shoot, that's why you talked to it a second time. Okay, I do vaguely know what that's referencing. Picture of a lovely lady. Oh, whoops. Maybe I shouldn't. Why are they just called Darling? Darling, you couldn't afford this painting if you wanted to. So we have a couple things. I want to try Boris out. Boris seems like it might be a tough rage. And then, oh my god, they're just casting mute left and right. I could really use more espers. Level... Oh my god, that did no damage. The espers I have right now don't provide as good as a buff as some of the late game ones. I know where we can get some espers, but that's going to require a little bit more. Did they just heal Cyan? That was nice of them. Are they healing my team? Oh, that's very nice of you. Thanks, darling. Oh, thanks, darling. I think they are not that... Like, I should be hitting them with physical attacks. They seem pretty resistant to magical attacks. Okay, you got some EXP, you got some magic. And that opened a mysterious door. Alright, this dungeon. I'm not sure if I'm prepped for this dungeon. We should be fine. Usually the stuff involving recruiting party members isn't as difficult as, like, some of the side content that comes after you have party members, but we'll see. I guess I'll just keep using Senior Behemoth. Seems like a pretty solid one. Oh yeah, that's fine. And then we'll have Shadow use the Ninja Stars. It could just be that the Darlings were really powerful. What a great name. It almost sounds like it could be Dali, but it's Darling. Shadow learned life, so now he can res if we need it. That's just a picture of a door. Oh, no, not the chair. No, Shadow. No, it's too comfy. What the hell? He got approached by a evil old lady. Okay, so if I remember correctly, the cats, those wild cats that you see, might be one of Gao's better rages. I know there's a cat And the cat rage is apparently really good. I don't think it's Wildcat. It apparently just gives him a really good physical attack. On top of that, there's some mage enemies we haven't fought yet, and those ones are pretty solid too. As far as like what abilities to be using at this point, I think we're pretty set. Just, you know, Cella's on magic, Cyan on the sword, have oh yeah, there he goes. Yeah, Cyan should be fine just doing that attack. Cells can come in with the Atma weapon if we need to. Shadow is... I mean, he's Shadow. I'm just gonna have him throwing shurikens. Gao kind of feels useless. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna try really hard to make Gao... oh my god, she kicked me out. Oh, whatever. I didn't like that chair anyways. I'm gonna try really hard to make Gao useful this playthrough, but I still, like... I feel like I'm missing a critical piece of information when it comes to using Gao. He's just too big-brained for me, honestly. Oh, there's a treasure in that room. I want the treasure. Treasure! Moogle suit! Oh, perfect. If only we had someone to put it on. What am I looking at? The weird tumbleweed things. They're called crushers? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to make from that. Let's try Boris again. Boris, get him! Never mind, battle's over. Thank you, Celeste. Alright. I like the funny, weird music going on in this dungeon. Very interesting. Oh, something just changed. Oh, the doors keep changing. What's up with that? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Uh-oh. One of them puzzles. Not good for me, man. Gao, just, yeah, keep trying Boris. I just want to see Boris do something, because it was like a big giant monster. Has to be useful for something. I think that also answers my question. I asked way earlier, hey, how come there's just giants hanging around Zozo? They definitely just, like, descend from the mountain. Mount Zozo. I don't know how Cyan lived up there. Honestly, in his little cave. That had to have been, like, terrifying, just surrounded by monsters all the time. In Kefka world? Ugh. Where does this lead? Oh, there was just a little hidden chest back there. I kind of want to check that out. I'm going to keep the sprint shoes on him. Gauntlet. EXP egg is super important to have. Relic ring. What does that do? If I can find it. Come on. Oh, there we go. Makes body cold. Why... Like frozen? Like the frozen effect. Why would I want that? That doesn't sound like a good idea. This door, right? Nope, not that door. Yeah, that just seems like I'm inviting a character to be frozen for all of combat. I don't see any benefit to doing that. Alright, show him what a commando does, Gao. I want to see your commando skills. Oh. Oh, he just casted Reflect. Alright, Gao, you've done it. Is there like fire damage or something it can protect you from? Well, fire damage unthaws... Fire damage thaws you out. I guess I could try it real quick. I mean, there's a chance that the Relic Ring could just give you cold immunity. Let's throw it on Gao. Hey, Gao, you wanna... I'm just gonna give you the Relic Ring, or we're gonna see what it does in the next combat encounter. I'm convinced it's gonna freeze him, but it could also just give him ice immunity, and, that'd be nice. I don't think it's what I'm thinking of. There are, technically three, but the third one you get at the arena, relics that I'm gonna try to keep my eye out for a character we haven't gotten to yet. I don't think the Relic Ring is that. But it's saying it's cold to the touch makes me think about it. Yeah, and Gao's not frozen, so... I'm guessing the Relic Ring just gives him ice immunity? Or it makes him undead, maybe, because it's cold to the touch? I should, like, look this up instead of guessing, but guessing is more fun. It's like being a kid playing a video game, you know? You don't know what it could do! It could do anything! Okay, so that was the right answer. Where's this door lead? Here, there's some floating this house is haunted! Ooh, spooky. Spooky haunted mansion. Uh-oh. It's full of cats? That's spooky, not gonna lie. flying birds with collars on them. Sheesh, man, we're gonna need to get Zeke up in here. That's not bad, casting Reflect. I'm personally not a fan of Reflect in most Final Fantasies, because if you're relying on your white mage to do healing through, like, Cure, then Reflect just kind of eliminates your ability to heal your team up super well. I might be the only person who's like, yeah, you could cast Reflect on your opponent and then have them... How do I get these chests? Oh, I've got to fight for them. Okay. But it just feels like more work. Reflecting is an art, I guess, and I'm no artiste. Ooh. No, don't throw the dirk at me, please. I think I know what I want to do for this stream. Like, I know the order of operations I want to be doing things in. Once we get to be around level 40, we're going to go back to Narsh. But before we go back to Narsh, I would like to recruit Locke again so we can get some of the best items in the game, in personal opinion. Ooh, money. Money. Alright, let's see what's in this chest. More cats. There's a lot of cats. I didn't realize that haunted houses come with crazy cat ladies thrown in. I should probably teach Shadow how to do the better magic. I just don't think he has a good enough magic stat. That's the problem right now, is that no one on this team has a good magic stat but Celes. So we're kind of just at the mercy of the all-melee team. The all-single-target melee team. My favorite. Oh. Well, that was a very nice of her. She slashed him on her way out. Hopefully I was smart enough to get Tincture's last stream. I didn't bother to check my inventory. Okay, I have a couple. Enough to keep Celes topped off. I mean, no one else is casting magic anyway, so it works out. I don't even have access to my other mages. Strago, Realm, and Terra still aren't back in the party. So, uh-oh. Let's see what Cephalor is. It gives him a paintbrush attack, which is kind of interesting. And that's that. Another encounter taken care of. Yeah, that's not... What's the point of restoring health on your death rattle if it doesn't keep you alive? I'm very confused what the point of that death rattle is. On an ether. Why is there just like a... Sorry, there's like one tile that's off color and it's confusing me. Alright, Gao. Show him Flan. I don't think we've seen what Flan does yet. That could be fun. He punches. He certainly punches while flanned up. Got a flanned up cave boy out here. Alrighty. Just let that... I'm letting that sentence I just created sink in. Look at that victory! Wow! He didn't do anything special. I kind of dislike that the rages, sometimes you just don't get to see the fruits of your labor. But the EXP gain is real. I didn't realize Gao was such a lower level compared to the rest of the party. So it's good to see that he's, with the EXP egg on Cyan, Gao might actually be able to catch up with the rest of the team. Maybe that's why he's not doing as much damage. He is, like, at least 1 to 2 levels lower than the rest of the party is currently. Which makes a difference in 6. I think I've said this before, but, like, some Final Fantasies, you end up grinding out levels so that you can do, like, a lot of the late game or, like, hard content. Final Fantasy 6 is nice in the sense that you really only need to be about mid-50s to 60 by the end of the game. Oh, Gao's gonna kill it before... Oh, never mind. Yeah, get him with the stunner. There, that's the stunner. Oh, and he blocked that attack. Nice. And there was a planned, like, final super boss for this game, but it didn't happen in the original version of the game. All the data's there, which is interesting. He's just not programmed. Very weird how that happens. Oh, no. Oh, no. Who is it? Not the Soul Dancer Crusher combo. What if they got up on the Crushers and started, like, doing, like, a circus act? That'd be pretty cool. They should do that. I'm gonna throw a Poison Rod. I got 2 Poison Rods. I want to see what happens if I throw one. And, Neck Hunter. Gao, show him the Neck Hunter special. Get their necks for me, Gal. I want to see that Crusher's neck. I don't know where. Oh, never mind. Interceptor ripped out the neck for me. Good dog. Very good dog. I love that dog. He's great. Final Fantasy should have more dogs. I think the more dogs, the merrier. I just like that Interceptor. He just takes hits for Shadow, and he's just the best boy. He takes hits. He runs out and attacks. Just a good boy. Oh, okay, interesting. Neck Hunter casts Imp. Too bad I've never seen Imp work on an opponent ever. In fact, I don't even know what the point of Imp is as an offensive spell. It really feels like it should just exist so that you can cure your team of Imp. Oh yeah, the Imp armor. I did look into how to get the Imp armor. I might go for it. I might not. We'll see. It requires lock stealing from certain enemies. I guess it just comes down to if I'm willing to, like, go out and hunt them. They're very basic enemies. Like, it's not like it would be impossible. I just have to, like, have lock in the party and remember to do it. It would be fun to have an Imp set up, though. It's a really fun thing to do, apparently. Oh. Oh, okay, I had to interact with that. The Sella is, my bad, the Maria painting. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. What is that? Is he blowing smoke out? Did I interrupt your smoke break, large fish thing? Excuse me, sir, are you okay? What? It just says, what was this thing's name? 1 second. Still life. Oh, that's just a still life painting, my bad. You can tell from the bulbous body and, what the hell am I? Fire, you know, it's a painting, right? It should probably burn pretty easily. Alright, so let's kill it. I was right about fire. Oh my god. He got obliterated. Yeah, that picture of Cella's keeps changing its direction it's facing. I guess that's the spooky hauntedness. We're already at a save point, so we might already be caught up with this dungeon. Very short dungeon if that's the case. But there are 2 doors, so it could be a midway point. Shadow rocking the 6 silver tent. Oh. Well, I guess that's what I get. We got kicked back out to an earlier point in the dungeon for taking the wrong door. That's okay. It only took like 5 seconds to get back to where we were. Kind of... No, that's on me. I picked the wrong door. I should have known. Quick, before they can throw another knife. Oh no, they threw another knife. You guys need to fight faster. Jesus. You're really gonna... This is like the 5th dungeon that's had dancing, robed people inside of them. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Where do they keep coming from, man? Who was arming them with all these robes? Got some level ups. Yeah, you know what? If we go in the order I'm thinking, then... Oh, she's looking the wrong way again. I saw that. You can't fool me, Maria. Another enemy encounter. Just some vendor. This is the easiest encounter in the dungeon. You know, I'm gonna have Gao use Soldier just to... Oh my god, Soldier actually did damage. I guess the rages, most likely scale with Gao's level, so... I mean, as long as you know what weapon they're using. I don't think 6 has, like, slash, cut, or stab damage coded in, but it'd be interesting if it did. Anyways, it looks like, yeah, we're at the end of the dungeon already. So, go us! There he is! And there's Realm! Look at that! Please, help that painting! The painting? It's there, a monster hiding in my prized painting of a goddess. A monster? Why are you repeating everything I say? Yes, and now it's nearly impossible to get it to show itself. Ah! Realm, we can't attack this masterpiece. It would be inexcusable. Weird looking frog person. Who are these numbskulls? No one is going to remove me from this fine new painting. Alright, if you've done the Omega raid from Final Fantasy XIV, you may remember Chatternook. Pretty sure that's what it's called. Might just be called something else, but there it is. This is my painting. You can't have her. So this boss is interesting in that you have to wait and just kind of muck around. I think you can attack it while it's in a woman phase, but you kind of want to just wait for Chatternuke to come out. Yeah, he's about to come out. And that's when you attack. Now, having Gao might be a bad idea because I'm afraid Gao is just going to hit it when it's in the form that you're not supposed to hit it in, but let's just go for it. Let's just see how Gao do. Let's definitely get haste on the team. Everyone should know haste at this point, yeah. Except for Gao, of course, because I haven't spent any time teaching Gao any of the, espers. Uh-oh, sorry, Gao. And now he's enraged, so I can't really control him at this point. He's a free spirit. Well, I'll just make sure everyone's hasted up. I'm not sure. I think I remember Chatternuke being more of a magic attacker. Yeah. He's going straight for Cyan, which is kind of lame. So, yeah, I was going to say, Chatternuke isn't undead, so you want to hit him with fire and healing magic if you can. For now, I'm just going to have Cyan attack. Okay, Shadow has Cure too. I don't think it's going to be a particularly... Oh my god, never mind. I guess Chatternuke just really doesn't like Cyan. I'll definitely have to get some, ooh. Ow, okay, I gotta get some shells up for the team, but this is definitely doable. Poor Gao. Yeah, I know, he is poor. He lives on the veldt all by himself. He actually might solo this boss. I don't know if you're noticing, but he keeps casting Fire 3 thanks to Senior Behemoth, and he's doing like 4,000 damage per hit. So, like, all things considered, Gao might actually just... Oh, no, he's changing. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I don't remember what happens if Gao hits Chatternuke when... Oh, he's just gonna keep casting Fire Flea. She might heal... No. Oh, she just retaliates. Okay, that's not too bad. If she just retaliates off of getting hit, it'll be fine. I was under the impression that this is... I keep thinking that these bosses, one of them is just gonna annihilate me if I attack it during the wrong phase, but clearly I'm confused or I'm misremembering another boss that comes later. Or I'm thinking of a different Final Fantasy in general where you're not supposed to attack things out of turn. All of those are valid answers. Maybe you have trauma from another boss. I think I have trauma from another boss. It might be a Final Fantasy IX boss I'm thinking about. That you have to wait, and if you attack it when you're not supposed to, it gets upset. Or I'm thinking of... You know what? I'm thinking of the Mist Dragon from Final Fantasy IV, maybe. I could be thinking of some Final Fantasy IV boss battles. I'm gonna just let Gao do that. Oh, what's Phantasm? Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that. Casts away your energy till... Oh, no. 1 second. I gotta do a whole regen on the team. Okay. Oh, man, this is not a good time for Cyan to be charging up his sword thing. Okay, do that. Alright, Gao. Yeah, Gao, hit him with a Fire 3. Holy crap, Gao is just determined to kill Chatternuke as fast as possible. Wow, he literally came out for a second, was like, oh, what the hell was that? That little kid just casted Fire 3. I'm out of here. I'm switching back to the pretty woman. I'm not dealing with this child. Oh, that's right. He's undead when he's Senior Behemoth. I just killed Gao accidentally because I forgot that he's undead as the Senior Behemoth. I literally mentioned that at the beginning, too. And then promptly forgot that you can't... Oh, well, there goes Cyan. Dude, what the hell is that little kid casting Fire 3 on me? Is he gone? Oh, good, he's gone. Okay, oh, you're doomed. Here I come. I'm gonna get you now. You should have thought about that. Please don't. I really hope he doesn't die before I can get these two up. They need the EXP from the boss battle. Unless this is one of those bosses that, No, I think 6 you get EXP from boss battles. Oh, no, he's like fully undead. I can't even use Life 3 on him to revive him at this point. I really hope a Phoenix Down works. He's like really, really undead right now. He leaned too hard into it. Please work. Okay, yeah, Gao is like dead. Whoops. Uh-oh. Oh no. I don't know what to do. I have no idea how I could go about... Oh, wait. What if I use a Revivify on him? And then Maybe the Revivify will cure his undead status. Okay, it looks like that worked. It looks like that worked. Let's use a Phoenix down on him now. Oh no, don't make us do the shimmy shuffle. Oh, god dang it. She made it shimmy shuffle to her sleep. Gao, get up. You're the only one who can survive this now. It's up to you. Oh yeah, no, he's just out. He's just out of the fight now. I have no idea how you would go about getting him back at this point. The boss should be pretty close to dead though. Maybe 1 fire 2 will be enough from Celes. She should have a higher magic stat than Gao anyways. Oh! I guess I have a lightning shield or something on Celes. What the hell was that? Was that a Tapir? Did a Tapir just pop up and revive Shadow for no reason? What the hell was that? I don't think I've ever seen that in the amount of times I've played Final Fantasy VI. Some kind of Tapir or something just popped up and healed Shadow from his sleep status. Alright, I don't have... Oh, there she goes. Goodbye, Celes. Stupid Doom. Goodbye, Cyan. I'm gonna res Celes first, because if he casts Bolt, she'll heal off of it. Kind of just hoping he casts Bolt on her now. Come on, Bolt 3. Just kidding, he's swapping to his other form. Okay, this is going great. This is probably like top 10 boss battles of all time. I could not see a way that this would go better for me. Especially since I inadvertently killed Gao and put him in a state of unrevival. Probably my best move I've made in this whole playthrough. I feel really bad for him. I actually kind of feel bad. He was doing so much damage for the team and now he's dead. All because I wasn't paying attention. There's no way to bring him back, I don't think. Yeah, he's just out. He's just out for the fight. He's taking a big nap. This boss has to be pretty low on health, though. Gao did, like, land 3 or 4 fire 3s on it. And Celes even got 1 off, so... Let's just hope that this next Ninja Star toss will do it. I definitely need to get Gao other, rages, though, because I can't rely on seeing your behemoth if it's just gonna leave the poor guy dead and unrevivable. This can't be. Yeah, got him. That one was for Gao. He's dead. He's gone for the rest of the game. He's gone. There he is. Died doing what he loves, fighting paintings. Reject modernity, embrace monkey. That's Gao's whole thing. Hey, relax, the monster croaked. Thanks for saving the day. This picture's more precious to me than my own life. Huh? What are you talking about? Now, what was a monster doing in that picture? It all started when I bought a stone at the auction house. I took one look at it and suddenly felt I needed a portrait of Starlet. I asked several artists, but none could muster enough skill. It was then that I heard about Realm's amazing ability. I brought her here and put her to work. But while she was painting, that thing came along. It must have been enticed here by that stone. Where is this stone? The stone? Over on that bookshelf. This is magicite. Ew, I don't need any more bad luck. Just take it and go. We received the magicite, Starlet. I have to go, but fear not. I'll be back to finish this painting. I'll be waiting for you. Why does he looks like Jabba the Hutt. That can't be a coincidence. Hey, we finally got a new Esper in the World of Ruin, though. We can add that to our thing. So what does Starlet teach? Ooh, Cure 3. Okay. Actually, the only thing she teaches that's different from Seraphim is Cure 3, but I can give that to Celes since Celes is our main healer. And Stamina plus 2 ain't bad. I mean, a little bit extra health on a mage isn't bad. Can Gao... Is he not considered undead anymore? Can I just... Okay, he's not undead anymore. Poor Gao, man. He was the MVP of that fight. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Gao did at least 2/3 of that boss's health, and then valiantly died because I kept curing him. I was trying to be lazy. Can't believe you've never used Gao until now. He's clearly the GOAT. And you know what? He probably could turn into a GOAT using Rage. But, yeah, he's actually a lot of fun. He's got a lot of niche to him. Like, obviously, I didn't realize that I needed to be more careful with the healing. But he was doing a lot of damage. I can't deny he was doing a lot of damage in that instance. The Man-Eater seems like a pretty solid... Oh, the Sniper seems like a good weapon too, but that's lock exclusive. I'm Gao! Casts Fire 3. Ah! What do we got? Circlet, might be better. Dark Hood. Yeah, we'll give Gao the Dark. Oh, and Shadow could use the Dark Hood. Okay, buy that. Crystal Helm. Buy like 2 of those. Dark Gear. 2 of those. Alright, Gao, here's your... see, defense up, but magic block down. I don't know about that. The Dark Gear is actually just good for him. I could give him the... Oh. Wow, actually, no, yeah, the Dark Gear is perfect for him. Okay. And then Shadow has the Ninja Gear, but the Dark Gear is just better Ninja Gear. Look at that. Go figure. The Dark Hood would drop a lot that the Red Cap gives him, so I'll let him keep the Red Cap for now. He's got the Striker, which the Thief Knife does give him better speed. Oh, and I guess Shadow could steal if he has the Thief Knife, but his battling power would go down by 100. I need to go find Lock. I don't really want to go do the Lock stuff just yet. Ooh. I'm going to give Cyan the Power Sash. Yeah, this team should be fine. We'll stick with this team for a little bit longer. I did just get Realm. Realm's really the one character. Like, Gao I'm fine using, but you know, you already have 3 other mages, and Realm's paint ability isn't that impressive. She's like the one character I almost never touch in my playthroughs of 6. Just because I feel like every other character provides something more interesting. And, I don't know, man. Maybe I'll use Realm, but I'm already using Gao. Anyways, here's an airship. I'm just gonna speed over this real quick. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I'll buy it for 10,000 GP, of course. Oh my god, 20, 30,000 GP. I just want a Magicite game. Game, can I just get a Magicite, please? Little boy wants the airship. I mean, I'm pretty sure his papa is, like, in debt with Kefka now. Which is a fate worse than death. Because you know Kefka wouldn't ask for money back if you were, like, in debt to him. He'd be like, well, we can pay this off. I just need you to clean all the sewers. And then, like... You know, you could argue there's no sewers left, he destroyed them, and then he'd build, like, a new sewer just for you to clean. All I'm saying is that this dude is out of money. Like, very much out of money. I don't know where he gets the money. He'd send scorpions to your house. Kefka, what the hell is this? They're my debt collectors! Kefka's got a weird idea of how debt collection works. Alright, please, for the love of bejesus, for the love of Kefka... For the love of Madween and everything in between, show me a... Yes! Okay, Esper. Golem. Hey, Golem was the one I was trying to get before the World of Ruin, so we can finally get Golem taken care of. I don't think he provides anything that we need at this point. He might provide an easier form of learning Protect, which is called Safe in this game. Yep, okay, cool. I swear there's one more Esper we can get now in the World of Ruin, so I'm going to try my luck on 2 or 3 more attempts at the auction house. I love gambling, not going to lie. But we have Golem now, so we can look at him at least. Yeah, he's learned anything from Seraphim. Yeah, Golem provides Cure 2 at a faster rate. No, not even. It's okay. It's an earlier way to get Cure 2, and it provides Safe. And what does it, Stamina plus 2, it is a very early Stamina plus 2, so it's not terrible. It's definitely an Esper, but, like, you're supposed to have Golem before you even go do the Opera House, so, like, yay us, we finally got Golem. Like, hours after he's been available to us. Okay, here's our next item. No, I don't need a treasure chest. Ooh, actually, I might need the Zephyr Cape. You know, I'll bid on it just in case. It'll throw it out of the item pool, I think. Don't quote me on that. But I'm convinced there's one more Esper we can buy. 8,000 GP, 10,000 GP. What's money even? What's money even? Give me the Zephyr Cape. That sounds like something I could trade at the Coliseum for a better item. Oh, also, I want to throw this out here. When you play the GBA version or the now defunct iOS version of Final Fantasy VI, in the World of Ruin, you can buy the Excalibur at the auction house only in those versions, not the Pixel remaster, unfortunately. Where's the Zephyr Cape? Let me just... Dodge his attacks more easily. That's not bad, actually. Cells has the earrings. I'll keep that in mind. That might be a really good item. But you can get the Excalibur. It's a funny, goofy weapon. It only ever does 1 damage because it's the Excalibur, not the Excalibur. But the trick is, if you're playing the GBA or iOS version, you take the Excalibur to the Dragon's Neck Coliseum, you bet it, and then after you bet it and you win, because you're going to fight one of those little dinky Onion Knight guys, Gilgamesh will challenge you for the sword. It's a pretty fun boss fight against Gilgamesh, and then if you beat him, he becomes an Esper you can use. And I think he increases, like, strength +3 or something. He's a really good Esper, but only in those versions of the game. I have to mention it because Gilgamesh is my favorite Final Fantasy character, but yeah, it's pretty cool, actually. It doesn't come with a remix of Clash on the Big Bridge or anything, but I'm happy he's in the remakes of this game, slash ports, remasters, whatever you want to call them. Except for, again, Pixel Remaster. Alright, one more try on the Esper, and then we'll try this again some other time. I'm pretty sure there's one more Esper we can get from this, though. Come on, show me the Esper. It's the airship. Alright, I'm done. We'll come back here next stream and see if we can try our luck again. It's got to be a pretty good... It's at least a World of Ruin Esper, which means it'll teach something 3. I'm pretty sure every World of Ruin Esper teaches some spell 3. Or, like, really good high-level magic. Of course, this is the 3rd time now we've seen the airship model. Alright, that's 3 million GP this dude is blowing at the auction house. Someone needs to cut him off. Someone needs to, like, go check on him, make sure he's okay. I think his son takes advantage of his wallet a little too hard. Let's go home. Come on, little Jimmy, we did it. We've successfully outbid the scary ninja man over there 3 times now. Alright, we got Golem. I'll take that as a victory. That's a victory for me. Let's head to what's left of Mobliz, actually. I may have walked into Mobliz a little bit, and a little kid walked out and said, "Ah, person," and then ran inside, but let's go see what's going on in Mobliz. It's nothing crazy. You can technically do it before you do the whole Jared Edgar thing. Kind of like with Sabin, it's one of the only characters you can recruit before all of that, I think. I never do it. I come back and do it later. Because there's a boss fight that I'm kind of nervous about, but if we can fight Chatternuke, we should be able to fight this. Mobliz is looking great, though. I got a dog. Place is kind of flooded. You got some buildings. Is there anything in these buildings? Oh, look. Nothing. Cool, I'm glad that they're here, though. That's nice. Okay, so heading to this building where that little kid was. This used to be where the carrier pigeons came from. Hello? Anyone down here? Oh, a bunch of children. You're gonna have to fight your way in here, chumps. Wait. Who? Terra! Terra! Terra. Mama, are these your friends? Yes. Oh, I'm so glad to see that you're safe. I've missed you. Terra, come on, let's go. Unless we stop Kefka, all's lost. Oh, okay. Well, you don't actually recruit Terra. You just leave at this point. There's nothing left. Our papas and mamas are gone. Oh. Let's talk to these kids first, see what's going on here. Dwayne and Katerin are the oldest ones here. Everyone here calls Terra Mama. You're not going to take Terra away, are you? You must be Dwayne and Katerin. This is our village. You can't just waltz in here and start barking out orders. Terra's helped us all to survive. Ever since she's been here, we felt hopeful for the future. I saw Dwayne kissing Katerin. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna tell everybody, little boy. But we'll be happy if Terra will come back to us. There's like a room over there. I wanna see what's in the room. Move. Small children, move! There's not a room over there, I lied to myself. A badly wounded soldier passed away here in Mobliz. Mobliz. Tara, what's up? That is, I can't fight any longer. The very day the world fell, Kefka turned some kind of beam on this town. Almost all the adults perished trying to save their children. No way. I couldn't have surmised that. Oh god. Oh god. It's heading this way. Protect the kids. At least they saved the dog as well. Alright, come on. This is what all your training was for. Oh, you let him down. Alright, this is what all your training was for. Come on, keep... Oh, and... Oh, there goes Mom as well. Papa, Mama. There were only children here. The moment I arrived, I felt needed. You can't take Tara away. Dwayne, please excuse him. It's just that if Tara goes, she takes with her the very spirit of our survival. You guys live in a cave. I'm sorry, that was mean. I don't know why these kids need me, but they've made me feel things I've never felt before. The moment I sensed this, I lost my will to fight. I can honestly say I don't know what's going on inside of me. And the more I try to understand it, the less inclined I am to fight. Okay, bye. Oh, that was awkward anyways. I guess we'll just have to go look for like everyone else. Help! Run! Fun Baba's coming. Okay, it's Mum Baba, I think is what I remember the GBA port translated it to. Fun Baba. Or Foon Baba. Foon Baba's coming! Oh god, not this guy. Oh lord, he's coming. Oh lord, once you see the sprite it all makes sense. Oh god, he's stomping. Fun Baba's an ancient demon who was released when the world was undone. Thank you, Tara. Alright, don't worry, she's got this. Let's see. There, oh lord, there he is. Oh lord, he's stomping. Those feet should not be able to hold up that torso, that's all I'm saying. Oh wait, he absorbs electric. Uh-oh. Not the solar plex, what the heck? What kind of move would a solar plex be? Isn't that like a part of your body? Oh, he hit me in the solar plex. Tara, wake up. Uh-oh, here it comes. Alright, now it's our turn to fight Fun Baba. Okay, Fun Baba is a boss battle. He sure is. Look at that. Look at that goofy demon. Okay, most of us should be able to cast haste on ourselves now. Not Gao, of course, but that's okay. Gao, for this fight, I'm gonna let you do... Go Borass on him. Show him what's up, Gao. I want to be able to heal him. Senior Behemoth is a very fun rage for him, but I need to be able to heal Gao, so I'm gonna use Senior Behemoth sparingly. He could use some healing. It looks like Fun Baba's been just picking on Gao so far in this fight. He knows who the goat is. He's terrified. I heard from FibiTanuki what that kid's capable of. I gotta stop him. What's he doing? He's casting electric? Okay, so shells all around then. Actually, whoa, that was a really weak electric attack, actually. I might not need to, actually. Yeah, he seems pretty weak, actually. This should be a cakewalk. Oh, he's using something... No, that's Gao using something called Revenge. Oh. Well, it didn't really do... No, not Blowfish! I love that that's called Blowfish. I mean, it's pretty accurate. You are shooting needles, but I think 1,000 needles just kind of makes more sense given that, you know, it's always going to do exactly 1,000 damage. Just saying. But that's okay. I should mention, this is, I think, the first Final Fantasy that Cactuars appear in. I just haven't gone to mess with them yet. Cactuars are... Oh, he ran away. Oh yeah, he does that, huh? Cactuars are just really, like, they're good for getting AP. They're not easy to fight. Magic points, MP, whatever it's called. The stuff that you use to level up your espers, Cactuars give, like, the best in the game. I've really lost it, my fighting edge. Mom, are you okay? I'm staying here. As you can see, I can't be of any help to you. Besides, the children really need me. But Tara! Dang, she turned around in the bed on us. Maybe after a little more time passes, I need to understand what's happening to me. So, okay, I think that's what I was thinking about. If you come visit her early before you get the airship, I think that's about the most you can do, and then her saying come back later means come back once you got the airship. Thanks for scaring Fumbaba away. In his haste, he dropped this. Here. Receive the Magicite Fenrir. Ooh, another Magicite, you say. I guess Fenrir's spot on the thing would tell us. Yeah, Fenrir's pretty open. Actually, it looks like there might be only one Esper I missed before the World of Ruin. I can't think of what that... It's probably the auction house. Warp X Zone and stop, but MP plus 30%. MP plus 30% on level up? That can't be right, but I'm definitely going to give that to Celes then. Maybe... Well, okay, 30% of 370. That's a lot of MP per level up. Okay, alright. Gonna give that to Celes after she finishes Starlit then. That seems really good. How do I not remember that? As far as the team goes, we're pretty healed. We all have our MP. I don't remember how to reinstigate Fumbaba, because we have to kill Fumbaba, obviously. I think maybe if we just leave and come back, so I'll leave, exit to the world map, save, and then re-enter. And we should be good. Okay. And re-enter. Dog. Dog, dog. See ya, doggy. Goodbye, doggy. Okay, hello, I'm here to exterminate giant green, man on 2 tiny legs. Do you have one of those? Oh, Joanne and Katerin have moved, it looks like. Oh, they're all gone. What's going on? Katerin's gone. I know, Katerin's gonna have a baby. My mom looked like that before my brother appeared. Joanne was being mean to her, so Katerin took off. Oh, that's not... Oh, uh-oh. That's the last thing you want someone who's potentially pregnant to be doing. Joanne, you blockhead. Where could they have gone? We gotta find them fast. Maybe in this building. Doggy. There's so many dogs here. Hey, Joanne. Joanne, you good? I don't know what to do. Katerin's pregnant. I don't know what to do. I feel like he deserves that voice. She in here? Oh, she's like gone. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Katerin. Katerin, where are you? Doggies. Tara's also missing, which can't be a good sign. Hello? Anybody here? Oh. Oh, okay, I thought so. I thought I saw the dog walk into the wall there, and I was like, no, I'm tripping. But then the dog wasn't there when we came back. The dog showed us the way. Hey, you guys. I've completely recovered from being weak 5 minutes ago. Katerin's having a baby. I'm so happy to have had a child, but Joanne seems miserable. That's right, and now I'm here. Katerin. I'm sorry, I didn't know how to handle this. I've been an awful husband, but I'm learning. Please, come back with me. Oh, uh-oh, I know those loud stomps anywhere. Wow, Fumbaba's back again! It only took him 5 minutes to recover too! Well, let's go deal with Fumbaba. He might be stronger than the last one we did. We'll see. How bad could it be? Alright, the proper match with Fumbaba. Here we go. Gao, I want you to raise Rage as a commando, actually. That would be hilarious. Yeah, good boy. Okay. Recast Haste. Haste is like the most important thing you can cast in any fight in any Final Fantasy. That's the entire sentence. Just cast Haste. Just always cast Haste. Never not be moving fast. I'm really nervous about Gao casting Reflect off of the commando. Okay. Looks like he's preparing something. Okay, good. As long as he just does slashes, that's fine. If he casts Reflect, then healing's gonna get a little tricky. But we'll see. If he casts Reflect, I can also bounce Reflects. Oh yeah, Fumbaba does like no damage. Ice. I bet he's weak to ice. Something tells me he probably doesn't handle the cold too well. Let's see. It does decent damage. It does enough. We can do enough damage with that. Alright, we'll just lay it on him heavy. I think he's easier than Shatternuke now that I'm like actually paying attention here. But he does have Blowfish, and Blowfish is kind of annoying, because if I'm not paying attention to my health, he could easily, Baba Breath? What the heck is Baba Breath? Oh, uh-oh. Whoa, 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 hold on a second. He's blowing my teammates out of the battle. Okay, that was supposed to happen. Terra! She's transforming! Esper mode, engage! Okay. Well, at least I get to keep Shadow, and, you know, if there's anyone on my team I get to keep, it's Shadow and, Celes, and I'm okay with that. Gao and Cyan could take a break. Terra does know a lot of good magic, so we should be fine there. Cast Drain. Also, I think Terra's, Esper form just increases her damage output from magic. So, like, yeah, why not? She should be doing alright here. I don't think she has any gear equipped, but that shouldn't matter. Yeah, she'll be fine. Yeah, Fumbaba does, like, no damage. Get him, Terra. Welcome back to the team. Poor guy, he really thought he had us. Ancient Demon released after the world ended, huh? Poor thing. He's really not that impressive. I fought an octopus harder than him. Ooh, oh, he tried, but Shadow literally just busted out the shield. Oh my god, they're literally just blocking everything that he's trying. Oh, poor Fumbaba. Oh, uh-oh. Fumbaba. Come on, Fumbaba. Just a fun word to say. I'm gonna be honest. Fumbaba, Mumbaba, it's just a good time. Ninja Star. Any second now. I bet the Ninja Star will be the final kill. Watch. This is gonna soften him up, right? But the Ninja Star is gonna do him in. Here it goes. Just kidding. He's still alive. But that's okay. He's not really doing much. Okay, there we go. Yeah, easy peasy. I don't know why I was worried about fighting him. I must have just had really bad luck with him on a run, and it stuck with me. He's not hard at all. You can recruit Terra really early. Actually, you could probably recruit Terra as soon as you got the airship. I pushed it off for like at least 1 or 2 dungeons. There she is, screaming and flying around again. Monster again. I'm afraid. I'm always afraid. Oh, you just got a little purple in your hair, Terra. It's all good. See? Look, the little girl's approaching you. You're no monster. Mama. It is you, isn't it? I can tell. Aw. Huh? Mama? Terra? Mama! Terra! She found people who accept her. I can fight. Finally, I understand that feeling, even though I kept it buried for so long. I'm sure it's called love. And you'll realize that we must fight for the future of our children. She's putting the cinnamon on her Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Dwayne, Katarine needs your help. So does your new baby. Listen, children, your mama has to go away for a while. I'll return when I feel your future's guaranteed. Mama, I'm not gonna cry. Me either. I'll be back, I promise. Till then, you behave. Thank you. You helped me understand a part of myself. Now I must go to war. The Amano artwork for her transformation is kind of terrifying. I'll have to look that up. I don't remember what it looks like, but knowing Amano's artwork, I'm sure it's really freaky looking. It probably puts better context into this scene. Because, like, yeah, the sprite doesn't look that scary, but all the characters are like, we're definitely afraid of her at first. I'll believe we have a future. Yeah, she looks like a demon monster. That's probably what the sprite is supposed to be representing. We must fight for those with long teeth and stuff. What? Don't mind the long teeth. I'm just trying a new rat look. I thought if I had, like, giant incisors, it'd be cool or something. I don't... Stop judging me, kid. Stop it. Stop it. Go to your room. We got Terra, at least, and now I can't wait to see what that terrifying Amano artwork looks like. We're only missing 2 characters from our original party. And I think it's about time. Yeah, I was curious what the sprite was supposed to look like. Yeah, fair enough. I think it's about time we go and recruit Hitlock so we can start stealing from some enemies. Now, if you remember correctly, even though it's kind of obvious, like, I don't know who wouldn't try this. Gestalt's portrait did tell us to land in the center of the 5-pointed star. But, major big butts here. Huge old butts here, right? I do have one other thing I just remembered we can do that I would like to do because it doesn't take long. Let me just see if I can find it on the map real quick. It doesn't take long, and it would get Sabin, his best blitz command, which we might need. One second, I need to actually put Sabin in the party first. Let me go grab Sabin real quick. But I needed at least enough people to make 2 teams of 8 before we do what we're about to do. Why does he just say right? Sabin has a Marvel character moment. You ask him to join the party, and he's like, me? Join the party? Yeah, right. We'll throw Sabin in there. Gao and Celis. It doesn't matter, you just want Sabin in the party. I think we're parked right outside the right area. Let's lift off real quick. If not, it shouldn't be too hard to find what I'm looking for, but I'm pretty sure it's these trees that are in a weird formation right here that we're looking for. Oh. Well, this was definitely not it. Now I'm fighting Crawler. Oh no, it's terrifying. Oh, the humanity. Oh my god, it took more than one hit. Come on, Gal, burn it. Kill it. Oh my god, this thing's actually kind of powerful. What the hell was that? Okay, this definitely doesn't seem like where I'm supposed to be. Oh, it is. It is. Okay, cool. So, you go up to this door. Duncan! Why the surprised face? Did you think I'd gone? Duncan, I'm so glad that you're safe. What's he doing? He's doing some hops. Whoa! Sabin, this can't be Tues? It's Sabin's Master Duncan. He didn't get killed by his son. Nothing happened to me. The earth yawned right open to take me, but I scrambled to safety. Sabin, it is now time to complete your training. Use these new skills to smash Kefka. Put him up! And now, cool kung fu montage displayed through Final Fantasy VI sprite work. Oh, he's throwing the fists. Oh, Oh my god, Sabin's beating up an old man. I like Duncan. Duncan's great. I love how he just shows up at the end of the world. Sabin thought he was dead, thought his son killed him. No, he's fine. And now they just get to have a cool kung fu montage on top of a building, and then they fly into the sky punching. Yeah, this is fun. This is a fun little encounter. I call this the bum rush. Yeah, okay. Go, give Kefka the boot. And now Sabin's finished his training with Master Duncan. I think not only do you get the bum rush, but you get any blitzes that Sabin hasn't learned naturally up to this point. No, okay, we're still missing one naturally learned blitz, but we now have the bum rush. That combo makes me want to faint, but I could definitely do it. So it's left, up. Okay, left, diagonal, up. You just do a full circle. You just do a full circle starting at left. I can do that. Here, let's go test it out on an enemy to make sure I can do that. Gotta write that down. Nah, memory. Nah. Watch this. I'll do it first try. I should probably equip Sabin with weapons before I do this first try. And I'm gonna need to give him relics. It might be a good idea just to keep my characters equipped. Is it the Genji Glove? Yeah, Genji Glove and... Let's see. Well, oh, you know what? I'll give him the Zephyr Cape. Now he can just evade stuff. Tiger Fang, Regal Crown. I don't think I want the Regal Crown on him. I'm pretty sure I want him to have the headband so he has higher vigor. And then definitely the Power Sash. Like, you just want to up Sabin's stuff. You might not give him as much defense as he could have, but okay, let's see if I can pull off the bum rush. First try. Starting with Gao. Gao, just use Boris. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I think I did it. Nope. Nope, I messed it up. Okay, well, I'm gonna get it on the second try here. Okay. Okay, that time. Okay, what am I missing? One second. It could be that my controller's not set up correctly. Input configuration. Down, right, down, left. Yeah, I mean, everything's set up correctly. Oh my god. I'm still, like, nervously holding my controller because I'm so used to, I'm so used to it disconnecting, like, every time I do something slightly wrong. Okay. This time for sure. I think I might have been doing it too slow. No, my god. What the heck, man? Maybe this time? No, okay. Something's very wrong. Well, maybe one day I'll be able to pull it off. Maybe I should try an easier blitz command just to, like, make sure that the, commands are working. Just to see if it works. Something is definitely up. Unless I completely forgot how to do Phoenix Rush. Okay, well now we gotta test to make sure that this controller is gonna be okay doing these things. It could be I just need to be more sensitive with this controller, I'm guessing. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever for Celes to learn Heal 3. Okay, so let me just check an easier Sabin skill. So, yeah, Phoenix is left, corner, down, corner, right. Okay, I'm gonna try that one. Shadow's so fast, by the way. Okay, I can do Fire Dance, okay. And then let's see if I can perform Gale Cut. I don't remember where Gale Cut starts specifically, but I think it's... I think that's correct. Yeah, okay. I can do air blades, so maybe I was just doing the input for bum rushing correctly then. Very possible. These enemies are actually rather strong, not gonna lie. Sabin's still just doing the most physical damage out of anybody in my party. Look at these little froggy jumping around. He's kind of got a cute sprite, actually. I like that little frog. Little froggy guy. Good job, Shadow. You assassinated the already half-dead frog thing. Okay, this is fine. We're getting Gao some levels. That was actually all in the plan. Was to sneak in some levels for Gao. Okay, let me check how it works again. So, it's that corner, up corner, that corner, down, left. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Let's try again. Let's try again. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it this time. Maybe the corner ones are kind of hard to hit. I'm thinking it's the corner ones. But I did air thing, no problem. That felt right. Yeah, okay, I think I was missing a button last time. But that's... Oh my god, okay, actually... Yeah, flash warning for Bum Rush. I forgot about that. It looked fine on the stream. It looked like the screen just went white, but on my end, I just got... I think I'm going blind, actually. Okay, so we save Bum Rush only for when it's absolutely necessary. Because I can't... I'm seeing colors I didn't know existed right now. Jesus, these old Super Nintendo games. Actually, I think it's really funny. I remember when they ported Earthbound to the Nintendo Wii. One of the first things people were talking about was, oh, I'll count myself lucky I happened to look away then. Yeah, honestly. That was just a lot of flashing white light, and it hurt. Oh boy, okay. What the heck is Rippler? What is Rippler and what are they doing? And why are they doing? And Celes cast Bolt. Shadow res the dead Sabin. Sabin must have flashbanged himself, honestly. Jesus. Alright, Bolt 2. Here we go. It was not enough to kill any of them. These little frog guys are kind of a menace. And poor Sabin is not in a position to be doing good enough damage on them, it seems like. And he jumped again. Alright, well, while he's jumped, we'll use a Phoenix down with... And I used it on the wrong character. I said we'll use a Phoenix down with an F on Sabin. Maybe I have enough time to heal before that thing finishes its jump. Maybe I can get a heal in. Yeah, we got the cure in. See, that's why Dragoon's kind of lame. Just saying, they just kind of jump and they never come down. He came down. Gao's just casting really weak fire spells because I set him on Soldier. There we go. Okay, well, nope, Sabin has Bum Rush. It only gave me slight blindness, so I'll have to use it sparingly, but it did do a lot of damage. That being said, I think you can outpace Bum Rush's damage just by giving Sabin the right relics. We'll see. Okay, with Sabin knowing his best move, though, which could help in a pinch where we're going, I mean, like, we're mid-30s in our levels, but I think we can go do the Phoenix Cave, I believe is the name of the dungeon, or Star Cave, but this is going to be a tough one. Right, we're going in. Okay, so this cave requires 2 groups. You need 2 teams of 4 for this dungeon. That's why I made sure we recruited a whole lot. So Celes will lead Team 1. I think I want her on Team 1. And Team 2 will be led by Edgar. And we gotta split it up between characters who have high levels now and characters who don't. So Edgar will get Shadow, and we'll give him Sabin. Celes will get Gao, and... yeah, we'll give her Terra. Why not? I should use Terra more. Cyan. So this team is mainly mages, so Cyan will go in there. And I do like Setzer. I like using Setzer, but he's really gimmicky until we can get him a certain weapon. I mean, I could go do it. It's in Kefka Tower. We could just enter Kefka Tower, grab his weapon, and leave. Maybe I'll do that. And I just like Mog more than I want to use Roam or Setzer. Uh-oh, this is what happens when there's too many playable characters. Alright, let's enter. Why is Celis laying on the ground already? Split up into 2 parties. Use the Y button to switch between groups. Okay. Team 1. Terra needs... Oh, she's got some equipment. That's nice. I'll give... I mean, she's fine with the Man-Eater for now. She does not need the Ice Shield for where we're going, I feel like, but might as well. She's got the Oath Veil, which is still pretty good. The Gold Armor... I'm going to replace with the Gaia gear, though. Because the Gaia gear is super useful. And Scow has his equipment. Cyan has his equipment. Terra, for now... I guess I'll give her Fenrir. Well, wait, hold on. Does she need Seraphim? No, she has all of Seraphim. She's got Zone Seek. Yeah, I'll give her Zone Seek for the extra magic power. She has pretty decent MP. How is Gao doing on Carbuncle? He could still learn from Carbuncle. Yeah, Cyan doesn't really... He has Haste and Shell. He doesn't need to learn other spells. I guess he could learn Cure, too. But I like the idea of just maxing out Cyan's strength from giving him Bismarck. I just noticed how weird Carbuncle is spelled. Yeah, yeah! Carbuncle. Bunkle. It's, I don't know if it's because... See, it couldn't be because there's a certain amount of characters. Like, you could easily spell Carbuncle correctly. It's 4... No, actually, it might be 8 letters maximum for the names of Espers, so they might have just done what they could with what they had, honestly. Yeah, she can stay on Zone Seeker for now. Okay. This party's set up. We'll worry about the other parties set up in a second. And by we'll worry about them in a second, I mean we'll worry about them right now. Okay, so this team... Edgar, he needs his gold lance and a nice gold shield to go with it. Nothing better for the king. He gets the regal crown because he benefits the most from having it, and gold armor. He's just wearing all gold. He's very kingly right now. Sabin's got a decent set. Mog is also a dragoon. I don't think the trident's is good, but that's okay. Mog's dances should be able to get us through this. Mog can wear the green beret or the dark hood. I'm thinking of giving him the green beret, honestly. The green beret doesn't seem... Well, neither does the bard's hat, though. I'll give him the bard's hat. And then for body, Gaia gear. Has to be Gaia gear. As far as Espers go... Yeah, Mog already knows a pretty decent amount. Does he know? Yeah, I'll give him Madween. Shadow's learning Seraphim. I don't have a Bismarck to give to Sabin, so I'll give him Golem, and we'll just make Sabin the bulkiest, meatiest man. And as far as Edgar goes, Shiva, Ifrit... Oh, yeah, give him Fenrir. Just give him more MP, why not? No, that seems wrong. We'll give him Ifrit for the strength +1 on level up. It's not terrible. It's not, like, super useful. This is Team Wonky. We have team characters that I bothered to train, and then we have team gonna be carried by Shadow as the 2 teams. And team carried by Shadow's already starting off great. Team carried by Shadow. Just immediately gets falls down a trap. Oh, I'm really hoping this dungeon isn't too difficult for the team I have set up here. Alright, well, it's time to find out. Something called a Trickster. Okay, that can't be too bad. Just make sure I do, yeah, Fire Dance. This is why I wanted him to learn Bum Rush, because if things hit the fan with the team that he's on, I'm gonna need him to be able to, step it up. But I'm not worried about... I'm really not worried about, like, Edgar and Shadow. They should be fine. Mog should be okay. I'm actually thinking Water Dance will be super... Oh. I spoke too soon. Thank you, Mog. Good job, Mog. You've done it. Yeah, Shadow's gonna be doing most of the damage on this team. Mog, if he can just get the water rondo off, I want to say most enemies in here are fire respected, so water rondo should, in theory, do a lot of damage. And thank you, Mog. Mog's really good at what he does. This is why Shadow's learning healing spells, though. Oh yeah, Sabin does decent physical damage, actually. It would be nice, though, because Water Rondo seems to have some kind of healing component to it. And if Mog could just pull off the healing... That is the third time he stumbled. I have never seen Mog stumble this many times. He's got performer's, nerves. He can't handle it. He knows he's on a live stream. Mog, it's okay, man. Just dance. Just strut your stuff, Mog. Everyone will appreciate it, trust me. Let's see. If I can go back and get that... There we go. Wing Edge. Oh, actually, the Wing Edge is a really good weapon. I want to say you can trade that at the Coliseum for Shadow's best weapon. I want to try for that at some point. There's definitely nothing we can do over there. We got to go switch to team carry the dungeon. Okay, this thing's called a Sea Flower, so I'm guessing Water Rondo wouldn't be good here. But what if... What if we throw that and Mog, instead of doing... Yeah, what if he does Wind Song? Yeah, Wind Slash. There we go. That's gotta do decent damage, right? Yeah, there we go. Good job, Mog. He changed the scenery to a beautiful Bob Ross painting. Good job, Mog. And I did the incorrect blitz input. Okay, it's definitely user error. It's not controller error if I'm missing these blitz inputs. I'm starting to realize. That's just how it would be. Yeah, look at Mog just throwing in another Wind Slash. Yeah. Okay, team carried by Shadow. I think they can do it. I'm not dropping that team name, though. They are forever team carried by Shadow. He just has more health and a higher level than the rest of them. It's kind of sad. I should give this team the EXP egg, I feel like. They could probably use it the most out of anybody. Yeah, get him with the camera attack. Vampires. Oh my god. That was just an attack called Cockatrice. He just made a giant bird fly down from the sky and annihilate them. Edgar's poisoned. I believe he knows Remedy. Oh yeah, blast my ear with that beautiful music. Thank you, game. Back up through here. Oh, spikes are down there. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm already way too far off from where I need to be for these goofballs. Does Shadow know? No, Shadow doesn't even know any, like, offensive magic, huh? That might be an issue. I guess I could just chainsaw one enemy. Okay. And then... yeah, I'll use Force Sweet. Why not? Forest music should be good here, I think. Oh, please don't use Fire Dance on the team. For the love of God, Sabin, please land it on the enemies. And good job, Sabin. Okay, I guess Mog just really doesn't want to use the water attack in the dungeon full of probably fire enemies. Where does the giant Buddha head get needles to shoot? Does he like spit them out of his mouth? They're like on his tongue? He goes bleh. Patooey. Well, he's never mind. I was gonna say he's dead now, but he gets to live, I suppose. What does Harvester do? Oh. Harvester, of course. I don't know what that did. It didn't seem to really do anything for us. But it was really cool, Mog. I appreciate that you're looking cool. These enemies are a little tricky. I also just realized I don't think Mog has relics equipped. I should definitely give him or Edgar the Dragoon boots. So that one of them can jump. Actually, probably give it to Mog so he can stay out of combat. Because, of course that thing comes back if it's insta-killed. Very nice to know. Come on. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, because I just accidentally queued Shadow up for another basic attack. Oh, man, what is the point? I feel like half of the time that I get a lucky insta-kill using a weapon, that enemy is just gonna come back anyways. Okay, relics. I forgot to give Mog relics, so let's give him the Dragoon Boots. Mog's my favorite Dragoon, and if he's got the Dragoon Boots, he might as well have the... Where is it? The heck is it called, man? Hyper Wrist? No. True Knight? No. Gauntlet. I think it's just called the Gauntlet? Amulet, gold hairpin. Someone else must have it equipped. Oh, Cyan has it equipped. I guess I only have one. I could also give Mog a Zephyr Cape. Might as well. More dodge chance is useful. Alright, back to the party who's way over this way. Gotta go down and then we gotta go back up that doorway. Not, of course, after fighting a group of sea flowers. Sorry, I thought they'd be more scary than that, but there's just a bunch of sea flowers. And then, yeah, I think Windsong is the best for these guys. And flash them. Oh my god, I moved my controller and it didn't disconnect. I'm still actually, like, nervously holding my controller for most of this. I just realized I can reposition now. I can actually adjust. It's a brave new scary world for me. I'm not gonna lie. Here we go. I have to actually, like, stop talking and focus when I do the Sabin inputs now. It's really goofy, but if I go quiet, it's because I'm doing a Sabin input. But yeah, look at that. If I just focus and I stop talking, I can get them pretty much every time. And do some decent damage. I just realized Mog and Gao kind of share the quality of once you get them going on their special ability, you lose control of them for the rest of the fight. I don't know if Mog ever stops dancing. I don't think Gao ever stops raging. You could make a team. There is, you know, we're missing a party member who also you just have a lack of control over, and it'd be funny to have a team of them. And you just let fate decide whether or not you're gonna win the battle. That could be really funny, honestly. Or it could be horrible. Alright, Windsong with the Air Slash. Yeah, Air Blade, my bad. The Sonic Boom! You can't tell me that's not Sonic Boom from Street Fighter. He's just Guile. You look at his... And Mog failed the dance. That's okay, Mog. We didn't need the dance anyway. It was just, you know, I wanted to make you feel better about yourself, Mog. Remember, Mog, I brought you over Setsuran Realm. You better be appreciative. I could have left you on the airship, Mog. Keep failing the dances. See where it winds you up, Mog. Can't believe I'm threatening just a little Moogle. Poor little guy. He didn't ask for that. Nice. Not too bad. Of course, Edgar is dying from a debilitating poison, kind of like his father. Never mind. But it's okay, we cured him. We cured him with a remedy. Alright, so what you're supposed to do as soon as you get in here is you hit this switch. And now we switch to team can finish fights really fast. They of course don't have the sprint shoes, but they do have Cyan and his nice EXP egg, so... Even though they move slower, they are going to get more healing out of it. Or EXP out of it. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Alright, Gao. Show them the senior behemoth terror. And Terra, ice? I'm guessing because we're in a heat-based dungeon that ice magic is going to be the way to go. Yeah, I guess. I think that was Fire 3 he just casted. It did decent damage on the two Lich, my bad, Necromancer. They're not quite a Lich yet. They're almost there. Oh, Cella's got turned into a zombie. Nice. Very nice. Very cool. Demi just halves your health. You don't have to worry about that. I do need to use a Revivify on Cella's, though. You know what I haven't done in a while? I haven't used a Summon. I think Cyan has Bismarck on him. Bismarck might do decent damage here. You know what, Cyan? Go for it. Use Bismarck. Show him who's boss. Yeah, hit him up with the sea song. I like how team is supposed to be better is actually somehow doing worse than team carried by Shadow. Actually, these guys are doing way worse now that I look at it. Uh-oh. Thankfully, these enemies just seem to be fine casting. Oh, and there's the blowfish. Well, I mean, as long as Gao keeps punching them, we'll be fine. Yeah, the most those guys seem to be able to do is just lower our health, but then they're setting up the big giant Buddha head to get us. Oh, you know what? Terra's gonna need relics too. I completely forgot to put relics on Terra. But we won! Look at that! Team better than the other team starting off strong. Uh-oh. We're like just at the right level to be doing this dungeon, I feel like. Like, we can win the fights, and the boss battle might be difficult, but I think we'll be able to pull it off with a little bit of luck. So Terra, I'm actually going to give you the golden hairpin to have your magic use, and you get the back guard. I don't think anyone has the back guard on this team. Yeah, okay. Both teams should have a back guard now. It's very important to me that we just avoid damage at all costs. Okay, well that was teams better than team 1, and now we can cross over that. We can come over this way. And team actually wins fights. I've upgraded their name to team actually wins fights. They can continue forward now. I think I did that correctly. I'm not entirely sure I did that blitz and... Oh, I did! Look at that! Alright, Mog, I want to see Water Rondo, Mog. I really just want to see you bust out a good old Water Rondo for me. Come on, Mog, everyone wants to see it. You know, I spent 40 minutes on one of these streams getting you Water Rondo, Mog. The least you could do is show us how it works. Edgar's busting out the camera. Everyone's getting their health quartered. He does not want to use it here. I don't know if it's like banned, if I'm like... Oh, Shadow. Oh, Shadow, why do you do this to me? Water Rondo, let's go. Come on, Mog. Come on, Mog. Show me the Water Rondo. He did it! He did the Water Rondo. And it does damage, kind of. So it's definitely possible. I thought maybe that I wasn't supposed to be using it in this dungeon, and that's why he kept stumbling. But no, he can use it. Mog sure can if he really wants to, and he puts his mind to it. Shadow just finished off Seraphim, I believe, yeah. So what could Shadow benefit from? Dispel... Stray, Shiva... I can give him Fenrir. MP plus 30%, Warp, X-Zone, and Stop. I don't really think X-Zone is gonna work, but it would be fun. I'm pretty sure X-Zone is just a spell you cast, and sometimes if you're lucky, it'll just TP the enemy out of the battle. So, like, maybe? I don't know. Keep him on Ifrit. Yeah, keep him on Golem, why not? And yeah, he's on Fenrir now. How's Madwin learning? He's still working on that. Okay. Hit that button. And now these spikes are down, so now Setlas can move. And she can go further. But before she goes further, item chest. Very important. Empty! Nice. Why would a treasure chest be empty? That's really bizarre. You think there'd be like loot in it or something? Unless it got pre-looted, I suppose, but... There's no way that would happen. Ooh, another treasure chest. But first, an enemy encounter. Alright, you guys are supposed to be the good team. I want to see... Cyan, I want to see nothing but the best attacks in the world here. I want to see you really annihilate your opponent. Gao, yeah, just do the senior behemoth thing again, Gao. Okay. Terra and... Celas. You know what? Let's use Bolt. I have a feeling Bolt might do more damage than Ice here. These little necromancers are kind of annoying because they just keep casting They just keep casting Quarter or Demi, and they just keep reducing our health to shreds without even needing to try. Yes, I get it. You know how to use Demi. It's cool. Ice is definitely the move, though. Bolt isn't doing enough damage on these guys. Not Blowfish. Oh, gosh. Well, this team certainly doesn't know how to take a hit of damage, but they've got Gao, you know, that's better than most. And Celis is down. It's always somebody. I think they always death rattle Demi, by the way, so you gotta watch out for that. Okay, cool. Celis doesn't get any EXP from this fight. That's fine. She was too busy taking a little dirt nap. She was thinking about Locke. That's like his favorite thing to do is not fight in combat, so you know, she just wanted to mimic it. Okay, yeah, definitely have Terra be the healer for this team. The gold pin halves the amount of MP for... Oh, we got a warp stone at least. If we wanted to really get out of here, we can. That's nice, I guess. Further down we go. What's over this way? Oh, enemies are over this way. Sea flowers, which don't make sense in a volcano, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure what's up with the sea flowers. It's kind of bizarre. But I'm guessing... Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, don't cast flare. I think they absorb fire, Gao. Yeah, okay, that was a bad idea on my part. Major mistake. Uh-oh. Whoops. We'll just have these two cast ice too, and that should get through them really fast. Not bad. Alright, so let's finish them off. They should all be pretty weak. If Gao casts Flare again, this is going to be a... No, never mind, okay. Yeah, the double earring combo really ups the amount of damage you'll be doing with your spells. It's very useful to put on whoever's going to be your main mage. Terra's more of our white mage. She's just here to heal us when needed. Oh, there is a chest, though. I was hoping there'd be something. Like an enemy encounter. My favorite. And we've got the Ouroboros. Not to be confused with the Ouroboros. See, people get the Ouroboros and the Ouroboros confused all the time. Very different creatures. Very different lifestyles, even. You know, you can't just go around assuming that they're the same thing. That should do it. Well, no, I mean, that should set it up. Why do these weird plant enemies have, like, all of the defense in the world but no health? It's just such a weird decision, I feel like. I don't really understand it. EXP and Magicite. Gao learned a bunch of spells. I think he's done with Carbuncle. Yeah, okay. I'll give him Shoat. If anything, Gao needs more health. He's very not healthy. That chest is also empty. What the heck? It's like somebody's looting them and then just leaving them behind for us to find empty. Could be Siegfried. I mean, we haven't seen Siegfried in forever. He does the Sea of Lava, of course. He does, he exists, though, obviously. We saw him again recently. He's still at it, somewhere out there. What if, I think it was Magitech Armor lets him shoot a beam, so let's just do that. Yeah! Hit him with the Tech Laser, Gao. Right out of his mouth. I imagine his jaw kind of unhinges a bit, like the Magitech cannons. How they fire, you know, when they, like, kind of open up that small lower compartment. It's like a jaw. Gao just, like, blankly stares and goes, "It's time." Whoa! He's very talented, okay? He learned by running around with the wild Magitechs on the Veldt. He learned how to shoot lasers just like them. Have Terra heal the party. We just gotta keep him topped off. Surprisingly, everyone's doing decent on health. So I think you're supposed to go this way with Team 2. After an enemy encounter, of course. Chaos Dragon, that's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Game, you can't lie to me, that's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. You can't just call Tyrann... I mean, I guess it's a Chaos Dragon if you think about it really hard, but like, game, that's just a Tyrannosaurus Rex. You can't fool me. I know what a T-Rex looks like. That's... What's he doing? What's he doing? Calling himself Chaos Dragon. Goofy. He thinks he's slick, but he ain't. Get him, Cyan. That wasn't enough, Cyan. You failed me for the last time. Okay, there we go. That was pretty good. Heck yeah, Terra gotta level up. So yeah, there's the button. And a chest. One second, we gotta open this chest. Empty? Alright, now I think I'm just being messed with. Okay, we got that. So now we gotta switch back to Team Does Better Than Team 1. Team Better. We'll head Team Better back downstairs. I don't like this enemy encounter. This enemy encounter is really frustrating to deal with. Specifically just because of the mages that are going to continue to bombard you with half health, and then they have a death rattle for like no reason. And the death rattle is the same shit where the oh, and they can turn you into a zombie. Oh god, Mog turned like a shade of matcha green. He's become the matcha Moogle. He's not undead, he's just really delicious now. Oh, please let that attack the enemy. Okay, cool. Hey, that worked. I mean, shoot. He still did the water rondo. He did it while he was a zombie. No harm, no foul there, I guess. I am starting to run kind of low on ninja stars compared to what I bought. And now Edgar's a zombie. Dope. Mog coming in with them El Ninos. That might be the end of the fight, but I need to revivify Edgar. I like that noise that Demi does. It sounds like one of those meme noises. He has like no health left. You can't just cast Demi on him like that. Okay, revivify on Edgar. And now Edgar will hopefully just finish it off. Oh, never mind. They're going to cast Doom real quick. And he's dead. I thought I saved Edgar, but no, he got doomed into oblivion. Poor guy. He didn't ask for that. Well, I have a shot to keep Edgar alive before the fight ends. Let's just use it. No, don't you dare. He did it. He dared. I have no control over Mog right now. He's too busy dancing his little heart out. I think that's the death rattle, honestly. Yeah, okay. Well, these two get EXP at least. Look at that. Good for them. Good for you two. Okay, revive your fallen teammates. Shadow should now know life, which will save me from spending all my Phoenix Downs. Okay, cure him up. Go back into the basement. So now the platforms are open. We can jump this. Thanks, other team. Haha. See you later, losers. Oop. And then you get to fight some more tricksters. Haven't seen these guys in a little bit. This is kind of nice, actually. It's refreshing from fighting like the same two enemy encounters over and over again. Forge. I could start throwing some of these, honestly, that aren't ninja stars. I just gotta be careful. Use a water rondo. Have him cure 2 of the team. Yeah, that's what's up. And Mog is refusing to do what he's supposed to. We'll keep it up with the air blades. I think these two should be able to just finish it off with basic attacks anyway. There we go. I like seeing Mog do a Dragoon jump because it would be amazing to imagine a little Moogle holding a spear just going nuts with it. Cool, cool. Oh, well that should have changed something on the other side. Oh, God, it's so hard going from the running shoes to not having the running shoes on Team 2. Again, I don't think it matters because I'm pretty sure your random encounters are decided by the amount of steps you take from the last one. So moving faster doesn't inherently mean it's going to go by faster, but... Jeez. You really feel how much slower the game is when you don't have someone equipped with the running shoes. Alright, this one time, gal, I'm going to let you go all out with Boris. Do whatever's necessary to win, gal. Oh, this team handles magic damage a lot better, at least. Yeah, they don't seem too affected by it. Actually, Terra's taking 0 damage from the magic. Which is wild, but she also might have the flame shield equipped. That did not take care of any of them. And Gao's just trying to use revenge. I'm not sure how revenge works. It could be based off of health he has left. Because it seems like he's doing damage with it now, and he definitely is missing, like, a chunk of his health. He just keeps going for it, though. God bless Gao. Get him, you little monster. Kefka bless. Okay, yeah, that opened up a pathway for us up here. What could be awaiting us behind this corner? Maybe another lever to press? Oh my god, it just might be. But first, another Chaos Dargon. Goofy little Chaos Dargon. Alright, you're allowed to use Senior Behemoth here, Gao. I'm allowing it. Provided he doesn't immediately go for the flare, I'll be fine. And then there's going to be a lot of animations going on, so I can probably just have Cyan do his thing. See, that's kind of the trick to Cyan's Bushido skill. You just have to wait for your team to be cycling through a lot of animations, and then have Cyan charge his Bushido because the... Oh, and of course the Chaos Dragon heals from fire. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't. It's okay, Cyan's gonna make quick work of him real quick. Just, you know, return the damage he healed and some change. Good job, Cyan. How is Celes on learning Heal 3 going? We have a long way to go. Okay, before we go forward with this team, let's go back this way. Hit that lever. I don't know how to make those spikes go away. Oh, do I have to... Yeah, I see what's happening. I was like, why the heck does it keep going back? But it's my, it's just B being goofy. Okay, I can make a save here real quick. It might be a good idea to make a save here real quick, honestly. And then this team can come up and hit this lever, which makes the spikes go away. We can get attacked at the top of the stairs by some tricksters. Oh, it's a preemptive attack, at least. That works out in my favor. Grease Monk. Show me what the Grease Monk do, Gao. Well, he casts Shell, which is actually kind of nice that I did not know that. Get some Ice Tues in there for funsies. Doesn't seem like Ice 2 is the go-to spell for tricksters. I'm gonna try Bolt on them. I'm guessing it might be Bolt is what you're supposed to be using here. Let's see. Let me be correct on this. No, I guess they're just very immune to magic attacks, which makes sense. They look like little mages. You gotta hit them with a nice physical attack. Unless you're Gao, and then you just keep casting Shell on yourself. Hey, look at that. He saved himself with that Shell. He's real smart. Big brain boy. Very smart child. Alright, I do need to heal real quick. No, I'll give Terra some of those tinctures. I realize I did not buy any more mana restoration before entering this dungeon, which may have been a mistake. But we're pulling through it. I think we're already pretty close to the end, actually. I don't remember it being too long of a dungeon. It's just got some very annoying enemy combinations that kind of make me want to pull my hair out. Like, just a little bit. These enemy encounters are not the most fun in the game, I'll say that. I don't know, Flan? Show him how the Flan works, Go. Give him a Flan attack. Slimer? That's what I'm talking about. Tell him about Ghostbusters. What is that even gonna do? I don't think that did anything, Go. I think you just poured goo on him, and I don't want to know where you got the goo from, honestly, Go. I'd rather not know if it's okay with you, Go. Uh-oh. Terra's dead. They did it. They did the 1-2 combo. And now they've zombified Celes. Perfect. Alright, well at least Cyan should hopefully get out of what he's doing in a second here. And he'll be able to go back to... He'll be able to heal up Terra. Res her, heal her, and then we'll use a Revivify on Celes. Wow, okay, well, it's just kind of up to Rage Mode Gao now, I guess. This is probably the worst situation I can be in, and I can't get him to run. So if that happens to him, it is actually over. Oh, unless Celes just casts ice in her zombie state and does damage? Yeah, if Gao dies, it's over, though. I just wanna point that out. If Gao... Okay, I think I win this fight. Don't fail us, Gao. I think because Zombie Celes is still going to attack for us, it's not like she's confused. As long as Gao doesn't die, which I think the Necromancer doesn't do any physical damage, I'm pretty sure he just casts Quarter, Demi, and, I guess he casts X-Zone, which is scary, but Gao might actually pull us out of this fight. Yeah, Quarter and Demi can't actually kill anybody. They, Oh. Okay, well, Celes can't attack... Oh, come on, Gao, you just need to do that again. Or maybe that was the final blow? Oh my god. Gao did it. Holy crap, I was nervous. I mean, we made a save very recently, but... Jesus. Okay, yep, Gao is the GOAT. Gao is the best. Gao is the coolest character. We should not have survived that encounter. There is no reason why that should have worked out in our favor. But we rolled the bones and Gao showed us what the true strength of the Velt was. Big W's for Gao all around. What a hero. What a champ. What are we fighting now? Please let it be a different enemy group. Okay, this isn't too terrible. So yeah, the Tricksters, I've learned, don't even worry about casting magic on them. Just hit them with physical attacks. Gao, I want you to just go crazy with Flan. Those Flan punches actually hurt for, like, no one's business. They just hurt. Try to kill that little Lich guy as fast as possible. I can't believe Gao pulled it out. I see the cheering for Gao in the chat. What a little champion. Oh my god, he genuinely saved us from like 10 minutes of frustration. He said, I'm not letting it end here. No way, no how. Good job, Gao. Gao. Yeah, team, it was the best, but now is the worst, is now just Team Gao. I'm definitely pitting these teams together, and they will be graded at the end, and we will determine which team was the better team overall for this dungeon. So far, this team failed every expectation, while the team that I thought would be floundering around has had a fantastic time of it. Like, they've really had no issues. Meanwhile, this team has just been like, huh. Yeah, we gotta be pretty close, or like at least at a midway point. See, a lot of treasure. I would like to get the treasure, please, game. Can I go this way? I can. Treasure! I love treasure. Empty! Alright, you know, if the next treasure chest is empty, I'm gonna be a little angry. I don't know who's stealing all of my treasure, but I'm not having it. Oh, a lever I can pull. Which drains some water. Oh! And doing that has made the ground underneath possible to walk on, it would appear. We've done it. We've created some cobblestone, I think. That's how Minecraft works. We can now safely, something, go to the nether. Yeah, I don't know, man. Cyan, you don't have a single spell that's effective here. Gao, I feel like you probably have... No, wait 1 second. Okay, think Exocyte or Trilobiter lets Gao, do bolt damage. I think bolt damage is the move here. It might actually be ice damage, and I'm thinking about something else. I don't know. Terra's going for the bolt. Let's see how much damage it does on these things. That's actually really good. I should start using bolt. I mean, they're sea flowers. Usually use electric on water types. It's just basic logic. I want more of that encounter. Can I get more of the sea flower encounter? That one's my favorite because it's really easy. Like, for no reason, super easy. I want to keep doing that one. Okay. I need to find a way to get... Oh, you know what? I could probably just do that, huh? Okay, 1 second. I was gonna say, I need to find a way that I can get down. I have no idea what I need to do here. Let's switch back to the other team real quick. Oh, those spikes coming up spook me. And I'm gonna save again. Because, yeah, we just pulled off a miracle, and I want to save after that miracle. Give this team a tent to rest in, just so that I don't have to worry about using consumables on them. Oh, not a Chaos Dragon and an Aquila? That's a big old bird. This actually looks like a really dangerous enemy encounter. I don't know, I don't feel too good about getting this. Hopefully Water Rondo does something. Oh. Oh, I messed up that blitz, and Mog stumbled. Oh, uh-oh. I'm really nervous about the bird, so I'm gonna try and kill it first. I don't know what it does, I don't want to know what it does. Hey, Mog, you need to land that Water Rondo. Is the bird giving you stage fright? It is. I don't like it, it's a big spooky bird. Freaks me out. Oh, you're talking to Mog? Yeah, no, Mog's terrified of it too. He just can't land a Water Rondo to save his life. Like, look, we can even try again right now. I don't know what it is, if it's... Okay, now he does it. Now that I complained about it, he has no issue pulling it off. It just seems like he does not want to use Water Rondo a whole lot in this dungeon, or something. Anyways, yes, Sabin just pulled a 5,000k damage crit. I think that's currently the highest damage we performed in the game. Good job, Sabin. Okay, Edgar learned some cool stuff, but I'm not going to swap him off of it. Mog just finished Madwin. So... give him Carbuncle, because he hasn't learned Carbuncle yet. Shadow doesn't need anything else right now. And Fenrir feels fitting for Shadow, since, you know, he's got the whole edgy thing going on. And then, wait, what do I got Sabin on? Oh yeah, I think I got Sabin on Golem just so that he can learn, Stamina +2, because I think Stamina +2 is just like defensive power, or oh, that's what I gotta do. Okay, back to this team. I don't know how to reach that chest in the center. If I don't get it, then we'll come back and try to get it. Hopefully it won't be too many encounters. Okay, these things you just attack them normally. We'll give him Commando. Commando actually seems like it'd be a pretty useful rage for this enemy, because yeah, he'll cast Reflect on them. And then now we can reflect some of this magic damage back at them. If they even get another attack in, my team might just wipe them really fast. Oh, they're smart. They know how to reflect bounce. Oh, they know how to reflect bounce. That's crazy that they're coded like that, actually. Interesting. They're giving themselves buffs by... Oh, and now they're... Yeah, that's wild. This little random enemy encounter knows how to cast correctly. It knows how to avoid my reflex. Okay, well, Soldier's not as useful as I thought it would be for that encounter. I guess you learned something new. Okay, now while that team is on that lever, we can go down here. We can cross over through here. However, I was thinking... Oh, if I press down, it makes me go through all that. I can't stand halfway through it. I was kind of trying to cheat the system there, but the system cheated me, I suppose. Oh, okay, well, you know, speaking of the 8 dragons that we have to fight, that may be one of them right there. I'm kind of tempted to give it a try. I'll use my Phoebe time teleport beam. I already forgot the name of it. Just in case, but this team, as much as I was dogging on them for being kind of goofy, they might be enough to fight the fire dragon. If I just equip them correctly, you know what? Let me go into my inventory and see how many fire-resistant equipment pieces I have that we can use here. As Gao just blasts out a Fire 3 real quick. With the right rage, Gao might be able to fight that guy, no problem. Please don't cast Doom. Oh, I'm so sick of insta-death. And he just dies. No death rattle, he just dies. 4 magic points, a Revivify. Cool, cool. Okay. Let me prep this team the best I can. Magic Cure 2s all around. Okay, equipment. So it is the Fire Dragon, so... Ice Shield. Okay, it seems like the Ice Shield does actually help reflect against fire damage, which makes enough sense. Relic-wise, is there anything I could give them? Poison Dark Zombie, Counterattack, Cast Float, Preemptive Attack Rate, Cure Ring. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna give it an attempt. If we have to come back here and fight them later, that's okay. But we did just receive the Dragon Horn, which sounds like... It'll probably be at the bottom of my inventory. Let's just rearrange this real quick. Sounds like it'd be a relic. Let me just check what the Dragon Horn is real quick. Makes jumps continuous. Oh, heck yeah! Dragon Horn, as in it's for the Dragoons. Okay. I'm going to set up a special, memory within my special memory powers. Well, it looks like the dragon doesn't want to give us a choice. Let's try it. Let's see. Okay, this is the red dragon. He is, fire respected, of course. Immediately started off by casting Flare. Didn't actually do that much damage. This might be possible. Unlike when we fought the Storm Dragon, and, you know, like I said, he had a dentist appointment, he had a bolt. This could be possible. I'm thinking regen strat. So we'll do a mix of haste and regen. And we'll see if that works out. You know, a little bit of health regeneration every now and then shouldn't be too bad for the team. Gao has haste. Almost everybody's hasted at this point. Why is Gao taking damage off the regen? He shouldn't be undead anymore. Unless he's like severely messed up at this point. That would be really upsetting. Like, I've just turned Gao into a living corpse. Okay, Celez is actually going to cast Cure 2. Actually, I think Starlet heals the whole team. Let's see what Starlet does, since I haven't tried her enough. Okay, yeah, so Gao just... I don't know what's up with him anymore. I've messed up Gao. He seems to exclusively just take damage from any form of healing now. Let's cast Shell on him just to be safe. So we'll get Shell going on the whole team. Okay, yeah, it looks like Starlet's gonna heal everybody, so we're good there. Starlet looked very familiar, honestly. Don't know how to describe what I just saw. So everybody's hasted. Okay, well, Gao's dead. Is Gao like... What was up with that? There's no way he's undead right now. I haven't even used Senior Behemoth yet in this fight. Okay, I guess oh! Okay, I'm gonna use my super secret Phoebe thing real quick. I know what's up with Gao. And I thought this was the case as well, and I ignored it. Okay, watch this. That Relic Ring is making him undead. That's what the Relic Ring is doing. I don't know why. Don't know why you would want that. Now that I think about it, I can't think of any benefit to him being undead. It took me this long to realize that too. Whoops. But there we go. We'll de-equip that from him and then go back into it. We didn't even get that far into the fight. Huh. I'm pretty sure turning him into Senior Behemoth still also makes him undead, but that was just like me not paying attention. There's gotta be a use to that. I imagine there's a use to that. We'll figure it out someday. Celes doesn't, or Terra doesn't know how to haste, so I'll have her start casting the shells. And then we'll have the team haste themselves. Celes needs to cure Gao. He took a big fire to the face when the fight started. Okay, I'm feeling pretty confident about this fight, actually. Now that I know why Gao is just taking damage for no reason, it should go better. And I'll be able to get regens off on everybody. Okay, yeah, I guess the dragon just really wanted Gao dead. Not much I can do about that. But hey, the rest of the team will be shelled. That'll be pretty good. Cure him the second he gets up. Unless he just kills Gao again. Okay, that ice shield is going to be so useful for this fight because now Terra won't take damage to half of the Red Dragon's attacks, which should be very, very good. We shell on Cyan. Gao is once again... Wow, I cannot keep Gao alive to save my life. Okay, let's see if I can get this off before the dragon casts Fire 2 again. Okay, life into a Cure 2. Come on, Terra, get it off before the dragon. Okay, cool. Gao's back up. Gao is going to immediately need Shell. Flare Star. Oh. That looks like a dangerous spell. But of course, it's not that dangerous because my team is more than equipped for this. Heck yeah, okay. We're in a good spot here. And then have her start casting Regen. Mainly just have Regen on Cyan and Celes, I think. There we go. He's shielded up. He's ready. Wonder if I could cast... No, I'm not even going to try to cast low. Okay. Cyan, just start whacking at him with your swords. Celes, keep up on the cures. Oh my god, if he single target attacks Terra, this is going to be so easy. Even his physical hits don't hurt that bad. I don't think I have... You know, I'm just going to use Flan. Flan will be a fun time. Okay, regen. Who has regen, I suppose is the question. I think I gave one to Cyan. Yeah, and Celes takes hits really well too. Does Celes have regen? Okay. Cast it on herself. Yeah, okay. They've got regen up, they've got shell, they've got haste. The team is pretty well off right now. The only person who doesn't have regen is Terra. And now we're as buffed as we could be to fight this dragon. He's gonna try and hurt us, but he can't do a whole lot about it at this point. He's basically worthless. Unless he pulls out some BS near the end of the fight. His best move was that Flare Star attack, and it did like 700 to Cyan max, which isn't good. I wonder if Slimer does anything. I really want to see Slimer do something to this boss. No, I don't think it did anything. If anything, I guess Slimer just made the boss really angry and he attacked Cyan in retaliation. Okay, well, half of the team has their stats up now. Dang thing just immediately crit Cyan for 1500. That was a really powerful crit. I gotta be careful about that. He is fire, so ice will probably work on him. Yeah, his strongest attack is that Flare Star, but it doesn't do enough to kill anybody. Celes and Terra can probably just duo this boss. I feel like Cyan and Gao are kind of dead weight at the moment. They aren't actually really doing a whole lot. I mean, Gao is doing minor chip damage. I can't complain about that. Yes! Waste your turn on Terra. Just please keep wasting your turn on Terra. Thank God I gave her the Ice Shield. Okay, summon Starlit, so Starlit can heal the team up. Got a haste back on him. Get a shell on Cyan. I'm not gonna give him the regen. If he just is gonna die from a crit like that, he doesn't need the regen. Sword tech, okay. Celes is already out of magic. Uh-oh. Tincture on Celes. Yeah, Gao's kind of taking hits from the magic. I wonder if Raging made his magic defense go down. Oh, he did Rage into a Flan. That could explain why he's taking heavier hits now. I didn't even think about that. That may have actually very much affected why he's taking more damage from magical attacks. Uh-oh, he's a Flan. He's been flanned. You fool, I'm made of delicious jelly. Okay, Terra's Ice 2 should also pack a wall up. Not as powerful as Celes' Ice 2s. I'll keep Terra on healing. And we'll have Celes do the damage. Yeah, it's working. Oh my god. It's working. The team's coming together. We're making a difference. He's using a skill called Southern Cross, which can't be good. Oh, gosh. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just going to let Gao and Cyan floor tank for the rest of the fight. I think... Yep. And never mind, we win. Look at that. 1 out of 8 dragons complete. Nice. 10 magic points. We got Strato, which... Okay, I thought you had to thief them, but I'm pretty sure the dragons give you the weapons. Strato sounds like it's a weapon for somebody. Let me check real quick. Maybe it's a relic? Sounds like a weapon, huh? Must have missed it in there. Go back through. Yeah. It's a knife, or it looks like a katana. So let's res Cyan and give him the Strato. I'm pretty sure what we have to do now is trade the Strato in at the Dragon's Neck, and it'll turn into his best in-slot weapon. But for now, it should still be pretty good for him, and it's really nice that we found it here in this dungeon while we have him in this party. Let's check real quick. How much better damage does the... Oh my god, that's double his power. Okay, so Cyan now has a really good weapon thanks to that Fire Dragon kill. I'm gonna just assume that each dragon drops a really good weapon. I thought you had to steal them. I thought wrong. So now Cyan should be bringing in the big hits. And we can maybe see that in action here. Okay, cool. I don't know what that attack was, but if it was the one that instantly zombifies, I'm glad Celes blocked it. And then have Celes also use Ice 2. That feels good. Some of the dragons are really tough. One of them I'm pretty sure gets completely nullified if your whole team is just wearing Gaia gear, so I'm really excited to... Actually, I can probably start fighting the dragons now. If I can beat the Fire Dragon, I think that puts me on par to fight most of the other ones now without too much of an issue. Cyan's doing really good damage now thanks to that Strato. I think it's definitely helping that I gave him it as a dual-handed weapon. Okay, please hit the enemy team with that. Cool. Yep, cast quarter, just obliterate our health for no good reason. Gao goes in for the hit. I think Terra will get the Revivify off before Cyan does his... Okay, cool. Let's see, I set Cyan to do another Quattro Slam, but I'm not quite ready. Oh, he's... I didn't know that they can just cast... Oh, it's not going to do nothing, though. Because she's got the Ice Shield. You fool! You casted... Oh, it killed her. Never mind. I guess Flare is unexpected, or... It's not fire damage. I thought it would have done fire damage. Dang, Final Fantasy XIV. Making me think Flare is fire damage. I was like, she's got the Ice Shield, you idiot! But, turns out the real Galaxy Brain was that Necromancer. Let's use Cure 2. And, oh my god, both of my mages are completely out of healing items. And I don't think we'll have a place to tent up, so I'll do that. More to Stella's because she doesn't have the golden hairpin, but Tara has the golden hairpin, so she should probably. Okay, and now we go back to this team. Yeah, there's probably nothing down there. Okay. Back to the cool team. I mean, I know the other team actually defeated a dragon, even though I had no hope for them. But back to the cool team that I like, and they're really cool, and it's full of a bunch of cool people. Back to team winners. Yeah, you guys know what's up. These guys party. Oh, I should give Mog the thing that makes the Dragoon jump even more powerful. Should definitely give Mog the thing that makes the Dragoon jump even more powerful. Good old Ninja Star is doing way more damage than they have any right to do. And Sabin's dead. Oh no, you guys are kind of falling down now. What happened to you, Team Cooler Than Team 1? The heck, guys? You're letting me down. Nothing a chainsaw can't fix, though. Oh, okay, if he lands an X-Zone on anybody, I'm gonna be really embarrassed. And he landed on 3 of them. Okay, Sabin, finish this fight. Sabin, for the love of God, finish this fight. Oh my god, okay. What is with this dungeon and really close calls? I'm not feeling it, man. I'm just not feeling it. I feel like every time I'm really cocky and confident in my team, the enemy is like, okay, and then this is where I cast the I'm gonna kill your whole team now attack. And for the most part, it keeps almost working. It's really terrifying. Oh, here's how we get back down here. Well, I would like to go check out that chest. Ribbon! Oh, shoot, that's our first ribbon of the game. Ribbon are... Oh, don't tell me ribbon are only equipable by women in this game. Oh, but it's still, like, the best equipment for heads. Unless it's a relic. I don't think they would do that. That seems really bizarre and like something... Only girls can wear ribbons. I think I'm incorrect. I think a ribbon is a relic in this game. I didn't see it in the relics, though. Okay, it's a relic. Okay. Protects from all status ailments. I don't know why I thought that way. I feel like I've played other games where they have weird requirements like that. Okay, anybody can equip the ribbon. It protects against everything. It's super useful. I don't like that it's a relic, because you only get 2 relic slots, and there's a lot of really good relics in the game that you can use over the ribbon. But if you're fighting a particularly nasty enemy that is going to, like, just ruin your day with status effects and stuff, then I do recommend the ribbon. But it did seem like the Zephyr cape was ultimately better for him. Although Atlas Armlet increases fire damage, so we'll try that out too. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't just throw the dark hood on him. Headband. Come on now, we talked about this. But yeah, ribbons in this game are kind of hard to come by. That one was in a chest. I think every other ribbon is a rare drop on Dinosaur Island, which I actually haven't shown off or talked about Dinosaur Island. But there is, I'm sure Kefka did this on purpose, but there is just an island in the game it's like a fan name. It might have been in like the old player's manual for the game. Only dinosaur enemies are on Dinosaur Island, and it's where you can farm for like the best EXP. Certain dinosaurs drop ribbons. You know, I think the dinosaurs are some of the best things you can fight, and then refight on the Velt to teach Gao what's up. Not bad. I don't really remember using ribbons. I'm used to ribbons being an equip item. Like a headpiece, not a relic, so I might not use ribbons too much in this playthrough. We'll see. There might be one dungeon. Off the top of my head, there is one dungeon that may require me to use the ribbon just because I don't want to deal with the amount of like bad breath. You know, it may be an enemy that has particularly nasty breath that I don't feel like dealing with. Just saying. But, we'll get there when we get there. Mad Oscar? No, we fought Mad Oscar. Perhaps a madder Oscar. Of sorts. An angry Oscar. Well, yeah, basically, though. There's a dungeon that particularly has a really rough patch where, like, all of the encounters are just Marlboros. I'm just gonna call them Marlboros. They're Marlboros. It's supposed to be a cigarette reference because they have bad breath, which is probably my favorite thing in Final Fantasy. Not gonna lie. But, yeah, we could probably save the ribbons for that dungeon, or at least make sure we have one ribbon on hand for that dungeon, so that we're not, just in complete pain. But look at this! We've caught both teams back up. It seems like the dungeon is pretty much over at this point. I'll have Celes move forward. I mean, this team did defeat... I don't know if you know this, but this is the team that defeated the, Red Dragon. Our first Dragon KO of the adventure. Pretty snazzy, I gotta say. Pretty cool. I mean, I would hang out with them. I'd sit at their lunch table. If it was between this team and the other team, and I could only eat lunch with one of them, I'd probably choose this team, is all I'm saying. You know, Celes does have the Atma weapon, and, what the heck was the name of the weapon? Strato? Cyan does have the Strato. Is Gao covered in flies? No, he's just raging. I think that's supposed to be like, you know when a character's like angry and they got like the anger bubbles? He's covered in flies. I can't. He stinks. Poor guy needs a bath. Anger flies? He's covered in the anger flies of rage and fury. There we go. Top off the team. Should be something down here for us. And sure enough, it looks like there's something down here for us. And it's Locke! Locke! You're all safe! Behold, a legendary relic that can restore life. That looks like... Magicite. Correct! Legend has it that ages ago the Phoenix was turned to stone. And many legends are based on facts. This has some major cracks in it, though. I fear it may have lost its power over time. Sure. Locke, that's for Rachel, isn't it? I wasn't able to save Rachel. I've lost all sense of purpose. My life will have no meaning until I can right this terrible wrong. Will you come with us? Only as far as Kohlingen. And with that, we've recruited Locke. I saw something else down there, but I wasn't sure how to reach it. I'll check to see if that's something worth going back for. It just looked like a red save point. I could have sworn there was a boss at the end of that dungeon, but I guess not. Anyways, Locke returns to Kohlingen. I got you a stone, babe. If only the magicite didn't bear those deep cracks. I think you've been wasting your time, young man. It's glowing. The Phoenix covers the screen. Creative Business Unit 3. Ah, the magicite's gonna shatter. She's awake. Locke. Rachel. Ah! Locke, I've dreamed of seeing you. I wanted to hear your voice. Rachel, the Phoenix has given me so little time. I have to leave again, soon. But I have something I must tell you. Locke, with you I was so happy. In the instant that the accident occurred, I thought only of you. And about the joy you brought me. Thank you, Locke. I'll never forget you. Rachel! I have to go now. I'll always love you. You must now cast off the anguish you've been harboring inside for so long. Today I set your heart free. You must learn to love yourself again and regain your self-respect. Phoenix, be reborn again and give your power to Locke. Oh, well, she's flying. Rachel! And in her place, the Phoenix is reborn. Ah, it's me again. Hello. I like that they made a special graphic just for the Phoenix covering the screen. There he is. Yeah, there he goes. I'm leaving you too, Locke. Goodbye. I'm going to that Coliseum. Oh. Locke. Thanks. I'm okay. I feel lighter than air. From here on, I'll be alright. Let's go. We have work to do. Yeah, that floor ain't gonna take itself. Those steels ain't gonna miss themselves. And we've re-recruited Locke. We're only missing one of the OG party members now from before the world ended. What's up? Oh, 1 second. He's gotta go grab something. X potion. Phoenix down. Oh, these are all the chests that said empty. X ether. Elixir. Flame shield. Valiant knife. There we go. The treasures of the Phoenix cave. Right, let's move out. We have an appointment with Kefka. He's not a thief, by the way. He's a treasure hunter. Okay, now we have Locke back in our team. So, okay, the Valiant knife... Okay. So, the Valiant knife, I think, is Locke's best weapon, or his second best in slot. That other knife we picked up is for Shadow, but if we trade it at the Coliseum, we can upgrade it to Shadow's best equipment. Now that we have Locke in our team, though, I'd like to head back to Narsh, and with the time we have, there's one last dungeon I'd like to do. I know we're missing Strago, and we could very easily just go pick up Strago. And I probably should even just go pick up Strago, but I have a plan. I'm going to see this plan through, and this plan involves getting a new piece of backup for the team. Something that kind of exists just to make the dungeon that Strago sits outside much easier. Like, it'll be very funny, and I really want to just show off this party member that we can now get. First things first, let's just buy like a bunch of Tinctures again. Like 50 of those suckers. Phoenix Downs, we could use like 14 more to get an even 30. Tent, you know, you buy like a bunch of tents. Money, who even cares about money? I'll buy potions. I don't even care. Potions. Alright, so we have Locke now. He's back. He's back in business. We can give him his old relics that I used to give him, which would be the Thief Glove, which changes steel to capture. And I might as well give him... There's a lot of things I could give him, but... I can't believe... Yeah, that clearly makes body cold. It makes you undead. I had Gao sitting as a living zombie for, like, most of this stream, and I'm just sitting there like, ooh, must be the senior behemoth, which I think the senior behemoth still does, but, like... very, very goofy moment of me. You know what? Not the running shoes. I meant to give him the sprint shoes. Where are the sprint shoes at? Big Hambozo moment, but we're not there just yet. Got a lot of running shoes. Don't have a whole lot of sprint shoes. I guess we only have one pair of sprint shoes. We'll have to make sure to de-equip them when we're not using Shadow in our party. Okay. So let's go set up a team for the next area I'm heading to. So what we're gonna need is we're gonna need Mog, actually. I I've been using Celas a lot, so I think I'll give her a break, actually. So this team will be Locke, Mog. Been using a lot of Shadow, so we'll give him a break. I've actually been using a lot of Gao, so we'll do Locke, Mog, Edgar, and Terra will round out our mage for this team. We've been using a lot of Cyan. He's level 40. Actually, I'm starting to think maybe the EXP egg only works for the character who has it equipped, honestly. Poor Setzer is sitting at level 33. He's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, Setzer's a lot of fun to use. I used him a lot on my last playthrough, which is partially why I haven't touched him as much this playthrough. Let's unequip everyone who's not in our party real quick. Okay, so for Locke, we're giving him the sprint shoes because I can't really play anymore without moving fast. Relics, let's see, Mog is going to keep those. Edgar is going to get... Oh, wow, Edgar didn't have a single relic equipped that whole time. Well, we're going to give him the back guard and the EXP egg, then. Terra is going to keep what she... Oh, she also has a back guard. Okay. So then we'll remove that from him, and we'll give him... Give him the Genji glove, actually, yeah. And then because he's not doing Dragoon shenanigans, we'll give him the Atma and the... Ooh, I don't know which one would be good here. Not the Mithril Blade. I guess, yeah, one hand will be a lance, the other hand will be a weapon. However, nah, we'll give him the Drainer. And then as far as equipment goes, Regal Crown all the time. I don't know why this game thinks I wouldn't want the Regal Crown on him. Mog doesn't really have a whole lot of options, but the Gold Lance is better for Mog at this moment. Terra really should have a better weapon. Oh, the Thunder Blade increases her magic. Terra's really kind of more of our mage anyway, so I'll give her the white dress too. I don't think we'll need the ice shield. Actually, we'll need the flame shield for where we're going. If I understand it correctly, the ice shield deflects against fire magic, so presumably the flame shield will deflect against ice magic, and we're going to need that for where we're going. I kind of want to stop real quick at the Dragon's Neck Coliseum. Might make a in-game save real quick, and then maybe I'll use my magic Phoebe powers here, but let me just check if I remember this correctly. So we have a weapon. Now we have the Striker, not the Striker. I'm thinking of the... Maybe I am thinking of the Striker. Or am I thinking of... Man, I'm going crazy. I thought we picked up a weapon in there that sounded like... Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the Wing Edge. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. It was definitely the Wing Edge we picked up. We're good. Off to Narsh. Back to Narsh finally. We can pick up some really cool gear in Narsh now. Taking a break from Gao. I already feel Gao-less. I don't know how to comprehend these strong emotions of not having the small cave child to decimate my foes for me. Here's where we're gonna land. And we're gonna re-enter Narsh, which is full of enemies, mind you, so this is gonna be rough. But with Locke, we can now pick these locks, because he's a treasure hunter. And that will be very beneficial to us. Let's see, we'll just have her cast like fire on this guy. Yeah, he's just doing 2 swords, and one of his swords steals health back, so he should be doing fine damage. You're clearly supposed to magic that thing because it took no damage from Edgar. Oh, shoot! Mog learned a new dance from fighting in here. I didn't even think about that. Also, Locke needs an Esper. Yeah, we'll teach him Seraphim. And then he's still an Ifrit, but since I unequipped Bismarck from Cyan, we can do that. Oh, you know what? Starlet would be perfect for Mog, actually. And then she's still on Zone Seeker just so we can max out her, her stuff. I just realized, let me go outside and use a tent real quick. We took 2 steps into that town, got into a battle, but, going through that cutscene with Locke and all that, we didn't actually heal at all. And I almost just ran into the town with no MP on Terra. There we go, we're good now, though. Okay. Back in Narsh, it's really depressing and sad now, but we can pick locks. Thank you, Locke. I'm trying to think what benefits there are. Like, this is just the inn. It would be nice if we could just sleep here, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, I know what building we want to head to, though, so we're gonna head that way. And then we're gonna fight a boss pretty fast here, actually. Something that I put off last time we came here. I just picked up Mog and ran. I was not prepared to fight that boss at that time, but now I definitely am. Yeah, Terra's doing better damage with her magic. She doesn't have the dual earring setup, which definitely helped Celes, like, pull out a lot of really good damage, I noticed. You know, she was hitting up in the 4,000s. Look at our Dragoon Mog, though. Mog Dragoon is the best thing in the game. I'm really happy he can equip spears. It is one of the only two characters that can. So what you want to do is get into an enemy encounter, believe it or not. Against some red wolves. These shouldn't be too hard. I don't think these enemies are actually that powerful, honestly. Ooh, the Thunder Sword putting in work. Okay, the Draining Sword does not do a lot of damage. I might swap it out on Edgar for something else. Because, I guess because it heals your health, it doesn't actually do a whole lot. So let me just swap that. Oh, Locke learned Cure 2 already. Nice. Alright, Edgar. Instead of the Drainer, I don't want him to have the... that. Oh, the Man-Eater. Oh, okay, yeah, the Man-Eater just... He's got a sword in one hand, knife in the other. He's cool as heck. That's my king. I would definitely trust that man. He'll stab you directly, and then he'll stab you discreetly. You'll never even know. Alright, Mog, jump on him. Get him, Mog! Then I'll just let the... Yeah, you can basic attack these red wolves. It's actually not that bad. There we go. Giving him the Drainer... Not the Drainer. The knife was a much better move. And there's Mog with the Dragoon jumps! Mog's coming in with the Dragoon drop! Good job, Mog. You're really making the team come together. Okay, so in here... Is this the wrong one? I think this is the wrong one. Let's see what this book says, though. That book says nothing. I swear this door was locked also. Okay, so this is not the building. I think the building I was thinking of was the weapon shop. Uh-oh, not another test rider. This guy paid a lot of money, okay? He tested the game. He rode on in. He's trying to do like a Kickstarter joke, but it fell through pretty fast. What do I steal? Couldn't steal. Good job, Locke. Still doing your best. Taking damage like a champ, I see, Locke. Nicely done. Killing the enemy before Mog can drop. Good job, team. Oh, Mog learned Cure finally. Okay. Well, Mog, if you have Cure, then you can be our team healer for a little bit, because I don't really plan on using offensive magic with Mog anytime soon. You can probably set Mog up as a mage, now that I think about it. I don't know what his magic stat growth is, but it might not be terrible. I usually assume Mog's more of a physical damage type of teammate. But that would... Because there's 5 mages. One of them I haven't really talked about yet, but there are 5 mages that I know of. And I figured the rest of the team was physical damage, but could it be... It could be an even 6-and-6 split with Mog being a mage. Nah, he's a Dragoon Dancer. Best combo. Okay, it's not the relic store I was thinking of. So it means it's probably the weapon shop I'm thinking of. One of these doors. One of these doors will lead us where we need to go. Okay, it's definitely the weapon shop. Yeah, there's this man here in the weapon shop. I've been waiting for you. I wanted to give you this. He's got an Esper. I ran a weapon shop for 70 years. This stone gives off an eerie aura. If I melted it and forged a sword, it'd be powerful. Well, make the stone into a sword. Leave it the Stone Ragnarok, or make it the Sword Ragnarok. So the Stone Ragnarok is an interesting Esper. Ragnarok as a summon can turn enemies into items, and it is a good way to get some items, but it's not necessary. The only spell Ragnarok teaches is Ultima. However, as a sword, not only is it one of the best swords in the game, but having the sword equipped, you can still learn Ultima. So always go the sword, in my opinion. I'm sure somebody will probably be like, well, actually, the Esper, but I just like the sword anyways. So we have the sword Ragnarok now. As you can see, it's incredible. It's an incredible sword. It's amazing. And now we can teach Terra Ultima, and then once she learns Ultima, we can swap it off and then give it to Celes so she can learn Ultima. It's kind of a sword made for Terra and Celes, since they're the only two mages that can equip swords that I know of. I mean, every character might be able to equip Ragnarok, but I'm fairly certain it's just Terra and Celes that can equip Ragnarok. I think there's something else we can get for scrounging around in these buildings, so we're going to check real quick. As you can see, Terra's already just a lot faster now, and she does a lot of damage despite being our mage. It's a good sword. It's a really good sword. And now she's really powerful. And all you have to do is get 100 magic points with the sword equipped, and the character will learn Ultima. Here, she just gained 1 point, so I can even show it off now. If you go to the very bottom of her list... JK, I guess it doesn't show, but I know you learn Ultima from the sword, trust me on that. Trust me on that. You learn Ultima from having the sword equipped. Maybe it's finishing a certain amount of fights. Or I'm thinking of a shield that you get. We should probably go check the shield store, because there's a good shield that I want to get, and I think it's also here. Obviously, there's a lot of post-game that I have to explore, and it's been a bit since the last time I played this game, so some information's fuzzy. It's a pretty big game, especially once you get to the World of Ruin, because so much of the game just opens up to you. Armor shop. It might be the No, it's definitely not the armor shop. There's a shield somewhere in the game that we're going to need to get, which is a very interesting shield, but also ends up being the best shield. So normally what happens in my playthroughs is I'll equip Celes with the Ragnarok and that shield, and she becomes virtually unbeatable. Also, I think I just had Edgar attack lock. Nice. Good job. I don't know how I managed that. These stupid attack formations. Okay, Mog's probably going to come out and annihilate the wolf before I can revive Edgar. Or Locke, I mean. Poor Locke. He's just doing what he does best. Heal him up real quick. And then... Mog, you are a heal boy. Heal us up, Mog. Waste your MP on basic cures. Okay, we need to go back to the very end of the thing here, to where the Esper was now. That's our next move. Yeah, watch Terra just shred through a lot of these enemies now. If Edgar doesn't do it first, Jesus. Jesus, Edgar, save some for the rest of the team. It could even be that, she learns Ultima at a rate more than, or less than ×1. Gonna have to go fight some Cactuars, that's all it sounds like to me. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and go fight Cactuars. Not the nasty Dons, ugh. God, they're disgusting. Look at them. They're nasty. I feel like every hit Terra's landed since I've given her the Ragnarok has been a crit hit. I don't know if the Ragnarok just guarantees crits or something, but it is a really good sword. I don't think I've ever actually bothered to use the Esper. Like, in every playthrough, I'm pretty sure I've gone for the sword. And I've never regretted it. Not one bit, honestly. For real, for real. Ooh. Oh, I don't want to fight mag rotors. That seems really dangerous. Couldn't steal. Good job, Locke. You couldn't steal. I believed in you. I'm only missing 2 songs on Mog. That's pretty good, I'd say. These enemies are a little tougher. I gotta be careful. Yeah, Mog landed the dance. That's my Moogle. Nicely done, Mog. I got something called a Fire Scream? What the heck was that? Fire Scream? Did I read that correctly? There it was. Oh, Fire Skiing. Okay, it's a throw ability for... Or it's an item for Shadow's throw ability. That's not the way I wanted to go. I need to head back up to where the, to where we saved Mog at, actually. So, shoot, I definitely took the wrong direction. Edgar, pull off the instant kill chainsaw attack. Do it. Do it, you won't. He won't actually do it. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, wait, he killed him anyways. All's well that ends well, I suppose. Yeah, okay, a lot of this game should be easier now that we have the Ragnarok, by the way. I feel a lot more confident about fighting the dragons and doing some of this side content. I'm just really hoping I can teach Terra Ultima. Because what happens in most of my playthroughs is Celes ends up being the only one who can cast Ultima. And it's such a cool spell. I think this is the first Final Fantasy that the spell Ultima appeared in. I know retroactively they added it to Final Fantasy II through Dawn of Souls Edition. And it might be in 3, but I'm pretty sure this is the first Final Fantasy that Ultima is in. Oh! Dang, Locke just stole an entire weapon from him. Let's use some fun little summons. We haven't used a whole lot of summons in a while. I'm gonna have him dance, use the water rondo. Who do you have? Oh, he has Nope. Never mind, we're not dancing. We're falling flat on our face. I wonder what I can steal from the little baby mag rotor. Come on, Locke. Steal something good for me, Locke. Another Bolt Edge. Something tells me Bolt Edges are throwables. Or I'm just getting a bunch of swords right now. Yeah, oh yeah, that's a good weapon. Oh yeah, okay. I should seriously consider giving Terra the Genji glove and just letting her dual hand the Atma weapon in one hand and the Ragnarok in another hand and just seeing how hard she can go to town on a lot of enemies. There is a relic. I know where to get it. Maybe that'll be the next... No, I want to finish recruiting the characters, but there is a relic you can get that lets your character attack twice per weapon. So if you double that with the Genji glove, that's 2 weapons with 2 attacks per weapon for 4 hits total. It's bonkers. It is ridiculous amounts of damage. It is absolutely insane. And in my first playthrough, I used it with Sabin to just the most amazing effect. And I kind of just want to see somebody dual hand the Atma and Ultima weapon now. I think that would be a great time. Okay, we're almost where I need to get to. We should have enough time. Honestly, this dungeon that I want to come up on isn't even that long. It's a really fun little short dungeon. And this team I made is actually pretty solid. I basically have recreated the original team from the beginning of the game, plus Mog. This is the original 3 characters we started with, and also Mog's here. Which, I mean, when you think about it, Mog was also there helping Locke protect Terra at the very beginning of the game, so it's like the gang's all here. Everyone's here having a good time. Hanging around like the old days. It's like the world... Oh, hey, look, a dragon. Speaking of dragons that I'm kind of confident I can fight. Guess it's time to put my money where my mouth is. I think we can take it with the Ragnarok in tow. This team actually isn't that bad. Also, with Locke, I can attempt stealing from the dragon just in case it's true and you do need to be stealing from the dragons. We missed 1 dragon to steal from, but I'm not going to miss the rest. Let me heal up. Mog learned another dance, leaving him at only 1 more dance to learn. Okay, so I'm going to have Mog cure up the team. And then I'm going to use my special FibiTanuki save state magic that I learned in the mountains. And yeah, let's just go for it. Let's see how this goes. What dragon are we dealing with here? Ice dragon. Oh, well, I gave Terra the flame shield. That flame shield might actually trivialize this fight too. Just in case, let's cast Shell on everybody. And then we can get some hastes going around. Does Locke know any magic? Oh, he does know. He knows haste and Shell. He's good. Whacked my mic in anticipation. Of course, I cast Shell, and the first thing the dragon does is just whack Mog with a basic attack. That's okay. Okay, Terra doesn't actually have haste still, so I need to get on that. I need to make sure she has haste. Mog even has haste, I think. No, Mog also doesn't have haste, so... let's just get Mog out of harm's way for now, have him jump. Okay, so far the Ice Dragon is exclusively just whacking me with physical attacks. A good start to the fight. Also, look at the sprite they chose. I like that each dragon uses a different dinosaur or dragon sprite, but can we talk about the fact that he's using a little chicken nugget dinosaur sprite? He's he's just a little guy. He's just a small little dragon. He's doing his best. Is that a lightning attack? No, he's, what the hell did I just witness? Also, yeah, the fire shield has made Terra virtually invincible to this fight as well. Okay, come on, Locke. Doesn't have anything? Okay, he has nothing to steal. I don't have to worry about stealing anything off of him, at least. And I think the goal here might just be have Edgar and... I might just have the whole team cast Cure, and then, oh my god, Terra just busted out 6,000 damage with a fire, too. And, okay, well, Terra got frozen. My worst fears come to life. He immediately froze Terra with Northern Cross. Okay, I'll have to cast fire on her. Absolute zero. Oh. Uh-oh, that looks like it might be painful. Okay, so here's the strategy for this fight. The rest of this team is on heal patrol, and Terra's just exclusively going to blast the Ice Dragon with fire. Seems like a pretty solid strat. I like that none of these bozos can cure past, like, 500. Like, they all... Like, Terra could do a cure 2 right now, and it would probably cure the entire team for, like, 1,200. But the rest of the team, when they cast Cure 2, it does, like, nothing. Oh, their magic's... So Mog definitely isn't a, mage. I think that confirms it. I know I've got a bunch of magic boosting stuff on Terra, but... It is... Oh, and we win. That's 2 dragons down, everybody. We've done it. 2 out of 8. You do get an Esper for beating all of them. Nice, thank you. Magic points, Locke learned Remedy, Force Shield. Okay. The 6 dragons left. Force Shield sounds pretty good. I'm guessing there's a gimmick to it. It has a lot of magic block and magic defense. I'll give that to Locke. Locke doesn't have anything else equipped. Why did I not equip Locke with anything? Uh-oh. I gave him the Valiant Knife and then just kind of said, ah, yeah, you're good. The Wing Edge does look better for Locke, though, huh? Guess I'll give him the Wing Edge. No. Ooh, that's tough. It looks like the Wing Edge is better. I hope I can still steal with the Wing Edge equipped. Red Cap, Dark Gear. Yeah, the Dark Gear is the best here. The Red Cap seems like the best. This game has Rose, I think. Yeah, okay, we'll put... I have not used Rose a single time in this game, but well, the Wing Edge, I think, does damage even from the back row, so we'll give that to Locke. And look, a save point right up here, so we can save after that victory. Kind of curious how much damage Locke is going to do now that he's got the Wing Edge equipped. It looks like it's just better off for him. It might be one of his better weapons. It's just a boomerang. It's just a little boomerang for the treasure hunter. I forgot there were boomerangs in the game before Hope. In 13. Well, there you go. Locke now has a boomerang weapon, and he's the first character in my entire playthrough to use back row damage. I wonder if the Dragoon jump would mean... You know what? Actually, yeah, I'll back row Mog too. Because Dragoon jumps usually ignore rows. And his dances probably ignore row damage too. Usually you only throw someone in the back row if you want them to take less damage, and you don't have to worry about them losing damage. So... yeah, that might actually work out in my favor to do that. Terra's probably just going to obliterate this whole enemy team with a fire attack now, though. Yeah, Locke can still capture, so I don't think I have to worry about the boomerang. I don't think the Valiant was increasing his output for thieving anyways. Okay, that wasn't actually that good, honestly. But Edgar comes in with the kill! Oh, dang, yeah, okay, he's perfectly fine thieving with his boomerang. Don't ask how that worked, that was the weirdest animation I've ever seen in the game. But he thieved with his boomerang. Mog learned a couple things, Terra learned a couple things. Okay, so we just fought the dragon, who's ready for another boss fight immediately. This is how I think we get our level 3 spells for the World of Ruin, though, so it's good that we finally got here. Where are those tinctures at? Just make sure the team's topped off. I mean, we beat the dragon, but I'm still convinced this is going to be a tough fight. This is the Esper from the beginning of the game. Tritok. So, Tritok, if I remember correctly, he's gonna cast, yeah, he's just gonna cast really heavy magic on us. But I guess Mog can handle it, because Mog did not seem phased. Oh, he is in the back row, but I don't think back row affects magic damage, unless it does now. I guess I just have a really powerful team already, and I'm more equipped to do the content than I thought I was. Try to haste up everybody, try to shell up everybody. I'm not sure what Tritok is weak to. If I can be honest, I don't quite remember. Ooh, that might either hurt or do nothing. Yeah, that did nothing. Oh, jeez. Oh, golly. This poor guy. He was hoping for a fight. And, he got a goofy haha. I feel like I'm missing a fire song. I'm surprised I didn't get a fire song in that last dungeon with Mog on the team. Okay, is there anything to steal off of Tritok? Okay. Doesn't have anything. Okay, cool. So we can just go right into fighting him. I'll have Terra Morph. I'll have Locke just go right into bashing him with a boomerang. Yeah, oh my god, this thing has a lot of defense. I might need to come at it with magic, actually. I don't know, let's see. What if the chainsaw works, you know? You never know. Okay, yeah, I think I should just stick to doing magic damage again. Oh! Never mind, chainsaw works. Magic damage in the chainsaw. Oh my god, Terra just pulled off 99999. We did it, we hit our first damage cap for the playthrough. Terra coming out with the maxed out max cap damage at 99999. I think I'm doing one too many nines. 4 nines. She doing the damage, that's all you gotta understand. Here she goes again with another one. This will probably kill him immediately. Oh no, he's pretty strong actually, dang. Let's go for another one. If he doesn't die just like immediately here. And there he goes. Okay. So the rest of the game, as long as I have Terra or Celes in my party, should be pretty easy. Obviously Terra with the morph can just bust out the damage. You humans freed me from that prison of ice. You possess magicite? Who are you? I sense war and destruction. Could that stupid war possibly have lasted 1,000 years? I can tell that you want to put a stop to the madness. Let's see if you are truly worthy. And we get the Esper for Tritok, finally. It only took the whole game, but we have Tritok. And then as you can see, the ground there falls, which is interesting. But real quick, I've had her on Zone Seek so that she can get her magic power up. But yeah, look at that. Tritok gives magic power +2 and teaches fire 3, ice 3, and electric 3. So we might as well give it to Terra. You can see there's a hole in this edge. So here's what I recommend. Put Mog in your team, jump into that hole. Here should be a nice, quick, and short dungeon that we're going to make our way through. We might not have enough time now because I forgot there was a dragon up here. But, really quick and easy dungeon. Fun fact about this dungeon, it is the only dungeon in the game, to my knowledge, that features a very special enemy that I love in Final Fantasy. Hopefully we'll run into it soon. I think it's the only dungeon in this game, at least, that has this enemy. Poor Terra using the really weak spells. Hopefully it won't take too long for her to learn the better spells. And he's been imped. Actually, if I remember correctly, I remember this dungeon very well. This dungeon's gimmick is that everything's going to be trying to imp you at every moment. I also think you can thief most of the imp gear out of this dungeon, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah, they're just gonna keep trying to imp us throughout this dungeon. Hey, they cured Edgar of his impness. Thank you, Tomb Thumb. Whatever a Tomb Thumb is. Green cherry. Yeah, a lot of enemies are going to be dropping green cherries for us too, though, to cure that imp. Oh, and we fell down a hole. Might as well explore too. You want to make sure that you check out everything, because there could be some good items in this dungeon. Poppers. I don't trust these poppers, I'm going to be honest. Hopefully they all die to a quick fire attack. If not, let's try Snowman Jazz. Okay, yeah, never mind. Easy peasy. They're kind of cute. Yeah, little squirrel guys. Really cute. Received a gauntlet. Hey, that's another gauntlet. Nice. I think gauntlet is what Edgar has, right? Oh, it's a relic. Genji glove. What is the... Oh, right. The gauntlet lets you dual hand one weapon. Not that useful. I mean, it's cool. It doubles your damage, I believe. Kiwok and Ceratops. Okay, I'm just gonna melee attack a lot of these enemies. I don't think I got much to worry about when it comes to them. Mog's already jumping off to the races. I should definitely check these enemies for stealables. I want to say you can get a good amount of the imp gear down here. Imp the secret party member. By secret, I mean you have to sacrifice one of yours to make him. Ooh, a lever. I love levers. Oh. I don't like levers anymore. I missed a path down there. It's gonna kill me if I don't go back and check that other path, but that may just lead back to the beginning of the dungeon, honestly. Yeah. Way too much damage. This is team gets everything done. That's what I'm dubbing this team's name. Yeah, I gotta go check out that door. It's the treasure hunter in Locke. He's asking me very politely if we can go check it out real quick. More poppers. No, I should not have Locke try to cast magic. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, the poppers don't have anything. Unfortunately, I thought they would at least have some kind of squirrel-based economy going that we could steal from, but apparently not. Unfortunate. Fire 2! Nice. Yeah, I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling that we're starting to get strong enough to do a lot of the harder content, which is cool. Oh yeah, we missed like that chest over there, but watch, I'm gonna go try to get that chest and then we're gonna fall down a trap hole. I should definitely try capturing from some of these enemies, and that one's dead. And that one's dead. Alright, Locke, steal from this little boy. He doesn't have anything. And he knows how to sing the Song of Imp. Imp. Oh my god, even as an imp, she was still ready to throw swords. Okay, thank god like every enemy in this dungeon drops green cherries. I gotta arrange them up here. I mean, I think most of my team now knows the imp spell anyways. Oh! We got an X ether out of that. What's down here? Oh! That's a treasure chest. I want to go check out that treasure chest. I need to. Okay, Terra, you don't have to crit like every enemy that we fight. It's okay, we all know you're incredibly powerful with the Ragnarok now. Doesn't... Okay, so none of these enemies have anything I can steal, it looks like. Lame. Edgar's gaining levels. See, I'm starting to think that the EXP egg only works for the character who has it equipped. Well, how the heck do I get up there? I want that item. Game, but you don't understand, game. I need that item. I'm gonna go check that other door real quick. I'm basically just probably gonna meander around in this dungeon for the rest of the stream anyways. Let's see what Love Sonata is. That's a nice name for a dance. Half my team are imps. Look at the little cute little imp guys. They're just doing their best. Mog falls on his face. Good times to be had by all. One day he'll learn how to dance without falling flat on his face. And hopefully when that day comes, he won't be completely outsped by the rest of the team. Just annihilating every enemy in our path. We did it, gang! Right, okay. Green cherries. What is a Super Ball? Bounding damage. Interesting. Yeah, Edgar is now, like, very much outpacing the rest of the team with that egg, so I'll have to make sure I hot potato the egg around so that we can kind of get everybody up. Maybe I'll throw Setzer onto the next party I make, and then with Setzer on the next party, we can give him the, we can give him the EXP egg and help him catch up, because I might take a break from Mog for a little bit, and Terra definitely is going to stay in the party till she learns Ultima. And Locke is Locke. I don't know, man. Even now using Locke, it's like, oh cool, he can throw his boomerang and sometimes steal when he feels like it. He's only here because I needed him to get the Ragnarok. Hopefully he's not confused about his usefulness to the party. This is the entrance to the cave again, isn't it? I'm getting... Oh! I was gonna say, I'm getting completely turned around. There's more poppers. I'm not entirely convinced I could have dodged, or I couldn't have dodged that hole in the ground, so we're gonna go back and try that again real quick. Oh my god, their tail attack just immediately imps you. I have never... What is in the tail for them to just do that? What kind of evil magic are they storing in their tails? I don't trust these things. Poppers? What does that mean? What's really going on in this cave? Mog with the triple Dragoon jump. I like that the Dragonhorn randomly gives him jumps. I think he can probably max out at about 4, but I wouldn't be surprised if it can just keep going, honestly. Okay, Terra, you know Imp, right? No. Mog, you know Imp, right? No. Hey, Edgar, my buddy, my friend. No. Locke also does not know Imp, so I'm at the mercy of the enemy's green cherry drops. That's good. I think that's definitely where I wanted to be with this one. Okay, so back through here. Okay, the path we took was the far right path, and that led to a trap hole, so I think I see it. It looks like the tiles with the trap holes might actually be cleverly pointed out with a nice different tile color, so I just have to move slow with the running shoes equipped. Very easy. I can definitely do that. I can do it in my sleep, honestly. You know, the sword-knife combo is actually kind of cool when you think about it, because you go in, you get like a big slash, and then you kind of just quickly switch to your knife and... Look at that! Yeah! Okay, you can see the tiles that are gonna collapse before they collapse. Can these things imp me? These look like they'd probably imp me if I'm not careful enough. Yo, the boomerang does insta-kill? That's kind of dope. And of course, when it's not Shadow, the insta-kill actually lasts and matters. Oh. Haha, you can't imp-touch Edgar. He says, no, no, no. I've got my knife. Good job, team. 4 green cherries? Okay, we'll be fine. Monster in a box. Oh. Pugs! Here we go. This is what I was saying. Tonberries. There they are. Tomberries are my favorite enemy in all of Final Fantasy. I love these little guys. Now, I don't know how you translate them to pugs. I really don't know how you get pugs out of Tomberry, but here we are. They're pugs. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't quite understand it, but I mean, there they are. It's 3 of them. You can see they're slowly inching closer. Like in any game, you want to kill the Tomberries before they annihilate your team. And they will. They will obliterate you if you're not careful. They are going to slowly inch closer, do a lot of damage while they slowly inch closer. They have a stealable item. I'm convinced that I really want whatever it is I can steal off of them. Oh, and they cast Holy, which is called Pearl in this game. But that's not going to be fun. That's probably going to hurt. No, it didn't hurt at all. Never mind. Okay, Terra's going to need a heal real quick. It might have only not hurt because it's cast on Terra, though. Yeah. Pugs! And as far as I'm aware, this is the second appearance of Tomberries. Their first appearance was in Final Fantasy V. Oh god, they are obliterating my team with their knives. This might end really poorly for me. I think I'm trapped in this battle, by the way. Oh yeah, this is not good for me. Use an elixir on Locke. Just to keep him alive. I know that might seem like a waste of an elixir, but I do kind of want to come out of this fight and not have to go back too far. But Locke seems to have a higher defense than the rest of the team. We're going to Phoenix down Terra. I'm pretty sure Terra's magic is going to be the only thing that'll win this fight for us, so I gotta focus on keeping Terra alive through the cuts. I mean, Mog jumping is also really useful, because as long as Mog jumps, I don't think the Tomberries... Oh, hey, one of them's dead. Okay. One of them's dead. Good. Terra shielded that one. Yeah. Terra shielding and Mog's jumping might actually get us through this fight. I didn't realize... Like, I knew Tomberries were dangerous. I didn't think they were this dangerous. I also didn't know that they were monsters in a box. So that really kind of dampens the whole mood. But yeah, I mean, like, their only retaliation to magic is casting Holy. And it seems like Terra can take Holies pretty well, but I should morph her just in case. Because it seems like morphing makes her more resilient. No. Okay, they killed Terra again. Probably gonna go for Locke. You know, Mog might be able to just finish this with some well-placed jumps, though. They're getting really close to my party. This is actually getting kind of nerve-wracking. Come on, Mog, jump! Jump, Mog, jump! Okay. Locke is managing to stay alive. I'm gonna try and res Terra again. And I'll have Terra cast Cure on herself. I'm convinced Mog's jump should be able to... Oh, okay, yeah, they're casting Knife now. That's... Oh! Okay. He casted Knife, but Terra actually managed to block it. I don't know if that's good or bad, because they may have gotten all of their health back when they reset at the end over there. Oh! Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm actually set up in a way as long as... No, that's fine. Well, actually, that's not fine. I was gonna have Starlit cure everybody. Okay, Mog's alive at least. That's something. I mean, Mog was supposed to be my damage dealer. This is going really poor. It would be the Tomberries. My favorite creature does me in. There's not going to be too much backtracking if I die. If anything, we beat the dragon, we can easily refight Tritalk and show off how much damage we've done. Yeah, it's looking like that's where we're at. Can I run? Can't run away. Okay, I thought I would try. We're technically not out of it just yet. We can revive Locke. Locke might have enough speed. Oh, I was really hoping Terra would just block the rest of the attacks. Ah, there it is. Okay. Hey, we haven't died in a while, so that's funny. Okay, I gotta be ready next time we fight those goofballs. So where does that take us out here? Right after we killed the dragon, I'm guessing? Not too far back. I'm not really upset about that. That's fine. What's a little bit of backtracking on the next stream? Let me use a tent real quick to heal everybody up, though. Got done in by the pugs. The recap episode. Yeah, basically. We made a lot of progress today, though. We got Realm. We got Locke. We fought 2 dragons and beat them. We Got Ragnarok, the best weapon in the game in my opinion, although some of the other weapons are good too. Really, this was a very good progress stream. We got a lot of the team up to level 40-ish. Cyan's level 40 at least, so that kind of counts for something. And we got to beat Tritok so badly that it was almost comical watching Terra do 9,999 damage with like a sneeze. I'm gonna save like 8 more times here. So I'm happy with the progress, and I'm even happy losing to the Pugs because now I know what to expect next time we fight them. It'll go way better than it did this time. With that said, that'll be all tonight for Final Fantasy VI. Thank you so much for everybody for coming out. I really appreciate it. I had a blast. We're getting closer to the end. I feel like there might only be about 2 or 3 good streams left of this game, depending on how well the rest of the dungeons go, and there really aren't that many left. We're doing great. We're making great progress. I'm having a blast, and it's been good. Once again, thank you all so much for coming out. Today's Tuesday, so I have the next 2 days off, but then join me back on Friday for more Final Fantasy VI. And Saturday, we'll be doing kind of an end-of-the-year thing and finishing up Slayer's X, hopefully. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you all so much for coming out. Take it easy. Have a good night, everybody. Good night.